Okay. Then I shall take das link.
Alrighty then. So, last time we had left off, I believe it was mostly just a lot of downtime and shopping and RP.
Too much downtime, honestly.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with, taking some downtime and getting
4 hours
yourselves
worth.
ready and... Yeah, it's 4 hours of downtime, but it happens.
4 hours.
I mean, listen, we gotta get prepared for whatever the hell we were going to do.
Yeah, Gratz was having sex with the barbarian.
It was a good time.
Gizmo and Raph were fishing. I went to the magic shop. And then we got invited to Gleams.
Yeah, I do believe as well that she also offered Graz a couple more quests for you guys if you wish to partake in them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we took the building one, right?
Yeah, we went for the one to find a family crest run amok and repair it. The other one was to go find the murder. I'm assuming a murder mystery.
It was a murder mystery, the other one.
Yeah, that's what the other one was.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, after a long day of shopping and supplying and just kind of talking with each other, you headed over to Gleam's house because he basically invited you over to help celebrate his little girl's birthday. So you are currently at the outside of Gleam's house.
Yep. I guess the only question I've got before we properly go in and say hello to our friend, the last second forging of last section, how did that go for making the spear with me and Grotz?
I thought you were gonna get a javelin.
Yeah, it was the javelin. I don't think we had 100% confirmed.
What I thought of doing for the javelin is nothing too spectacular for your first time, but
it's like I've got no special components. It's just it's just tinkering. So,
yeah. But yeah, I thought adding extra 10 feet of distance, so you can throw a little bit farther, and adding an extra die to the damage. So I think javelin is a D6, right?
Yeah.
It'll be a D8.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you.
So it throws a little farther, hits a little harder, but nothing too special.
Okie-dokie. Well, what time I know?
Hello.
Oh my!
I think you opened the door.
Gratz, why are you doing that?
Oh wait, we're coming over. We gotta announce our presence.
Did you have to bang so hard on the door?
I can't help it. Hello there.
It's very aggressive.
Hey, welcome. Glad you can make it. Please, come inside.
Yeah. I wonder what he's thinking opening up the door to a bruised and bandaged barbarian.
Oh man, did you guys get into another fight or something? You okay?
Recovering from something different.
Pleasure to see you again, Gleam. Grotz had a personal encounter with a new friend.
He had sex with a barbarian.
Oh.
Why do you have to be so blunt about it?
I'm sorry, it's the truth.
There's also a child here.
She didn't hear, I don't think.
No, she's the kid, the dining room, so yeah, thankfully she didn't hear that.
Yeah, let's try to be on our best behavior there, asshole.
What do you mean be on my best behavior? I'm always on my best behavior.
You immediately came in here You merely came in here and started answering about my private talks. Exactly, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Anyway, this is my home. I'll take you to the dining room, so you can meet my daughter, and
Of course.
I'll start getting food ready.
Okay, thank you. Ooh. It's a very nice house. Not better than my shack I used to have.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Lived in a shack.
Oh, I had to build it with my old hands.
Me and the wife were saved up quite a bit to fourth place.
Can definitely tell it's got good quality to it.
It's beautiful.
Oh, this is the door of the bathrooms. So if any of y'all need to like use it, feel free.
Good to
He
know.
kind of points the door to the south of him.
Gotcha.
He said, "Y'all, this man has my heart."
Oh, okay, thank you.
Aren't you supposed to go before we get to places?
Oh, wait, I was going around town. Anyways, excuse me right now.
One of the many unpredictable qualities of Gratz.
You said it. Oh wow, this place is really big.
Quite a nice place.
This is
honestly.
huge.
Oh yeah. We I mean the place was meant to be like a 3-bedroom like place.
Mm. Fair enough.
Oh yes, I also have changed the token for the daughter again.
Oh, you did? It doesn't have tits?
No.
Fair enough.
The 3-year-old doesn't have boobs?
No.
Puberty came early.
Puberty came really early for her.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to mention that, but yeah.
Shh, it's a secret.
Now I'm zooming in. Wait.
They're not there.
Because she is like 3, Grot.
Well, I mean, you're the one who stared out of chest. I'm not even there. This is the voice in your head.
This is the imaginary Gratz.
The one that haunts your dreams.
But yeah, you see a young girl, long black hair, kind of darkish skin, runic tattoos on like her arms. Still, her eyes kind of glow. She doesn't look very fire Genasi, but you could definitely tell that she has Genasi like traits about her.
Mhm.
So she's not full Genasi, is what I'm hearing?
She's not full Genasi.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
She
Yes,
just
but
kind
we're
of stares at a lot of you, sees you, Soul.
Oh, shit.
So this is your friends you're talking about? Yeah. This is Soul and Gizmo and Grotz back there, and I don't think I got your name. And she kind of looks at the Kinku.
He'll pull his rocks out and rub them against each other.
His name's Sparky.
We
Yeah,
call him
yeah,
Sparky.
That's Sparky. That's what we call
Yeah, we refer to him as Sparky.
Oh,
Also, like,
okay, all right. I guess his name's Sparky. Anyway, feel free to take a seat. Food's almost done. Should be ready just a few more minutes.
Alrighty.
Hopefully, it's I made the meal good for all of you.
I'm sure it'll be well.
Do you need help?
Nah. It's all good. Like I said, it's almost done.
Okay.
Why are you on the table, Grots? Get off of the
Okay, I'll stand back here.
hold shift. You could put yourself on the chair.
Oh, that's right.
She just kind of watches you stand off the table.
There we go.
Sorry for my big pretty friend there. He's still learning culture and all of that. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, little one.
Gross just
Yeah, hello.
I imagine these nice, lovely chairs were not built for holding Grotz's weight.
Poor Grot. For the poor chairs.
Oh wait, he's basically at this point squatting a little bit above it.
So, what's your name, kiddo?
Oh, I'm Rue.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Solana, but you can call me Soul. If you want, you don't have to, but
She's kind of just eyeing you.
can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Oh, come on, stupid thing. I'm really about to throw my hands with my computer again.
Look, you gotta show who's boss.
I know. Oh! I forgot I had a +5.
Cleric wisdom, baby.
Cleric wisdom.
Nice. She seems to be just curious. It's not anything like nefarious or anything. She's 3. She's just curious. It's kind of like, she's probably see too many other Genasi. Even though they did live here, they're still kind of rare. So she's probably just like, again, and you can tell that she's also eyeing the others at the table, not just you. Like because she's, she's 3. She doesn't exactly see people like you guys a lot.
Yeah, we are kind of the oddballs.
Yeah,
We are a random group, really thrown together.
Very weird random group.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you guys know my dad? Like, are you like friends or like?
We were
Yeah,
we were kind of new in town in terms of trying to find some jobs, and your dad has helped us out with some spotting for some of our jobs, and we've had some talks and conversations with him. He's been rather handy. He has also been someone that looks over to Soul, like, Soul's seemingly taken a kind friendship to knowing another Genasi. It's similar to my kind of rare to find similars of our kinds in places not of our native location.
I guess that's true. I mean, I think you're the first Nazi I've seen other than my dad.
Oh, really? Well, you and your dad are actually the first fire Genasis I've seen in a long time.
Well, I mean, I'm only like half, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, so am I. So
You're only half as well.
yeah. Well, my dad's an Earth Genasi, so that's why I look the way I am.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, that's rather interesting.
What, you guys thought fire Genasis only had kids with fire Genasis?
No, just didn't know that about
No.
If you look over at Gross, he has his head on, he's got his head in his hands, and he's just like steam coming out of his ear trying to think.
Grots, are you over
the
there?
Gross mental factor is really at work right now.
Yeah, don't worry about him, kiddo. He's a little dumb.
Special is how I would put it, but
That's the simple way to put it.
Oh wait, I'm pretty smart when I want to be. What did you need to exactly call me dumb?
Minus when you're blacksmithing, you're pretty dumb.
I mean, he has come up with good ideas in the past.
Oh,
He's getting there.
Mm. So what's your relationship with Dad?
Oh, me?
Yeah, he talks about you a lot.
Oh, he does? We're just friends. I mean, I don't know what he sees it, but I'm his friend. Haven't known him a long time, but
She just kind of shrugs.
Ross is gonna lean down to the little girl and kind of just whisper quietly. She really likes your dad. She's trying to be nice about it, but she's very. She likes him and he likes her. They like hanging out with each other.
can I throw my rock at Gratz?
The rocket detection.
Not yet so important rocket detection.
Rocket detection.
Yes, my rocket detection.
It's gonna detect.
Sure.
Yes, very
Roll for
good.
damage. Let's go. Where is it? Where's my? Wait, no, it's in my actions. The fact that it's a bonus action is hilarious.
Okay. Where's the attack roll?
I guess you can make like a rage attack if you want.
So what do I roll for that? I'm just curious.
It
I
should
don't
be
know.
like a D20 plus your dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to add your proficiency because it's not really a weapon.
It's an improvised
Yeah.
weapon,
Yeah.
Improvised
It
weapon.
is.
Unless you're what is it? Tavern brawler or something?
I have
No, that's
Yeah.
punches, right?
What?
Gratz is badly injured. Oh no. This rock might take him out.
No,
I
wait.
imagine Grot's healed. 'cause I
It's
mean,
not letting me roll it.
Wait,
Not-
No, it's not.
it's not equipped. Just
Yeah,
roll
it's not an actual thing that you can actually
No,
use, but yeah.
I hit D20 on the bottom of the chat thing, +1, and I hit roll, and it says chat message model validation errors.
Weird.
That's weird.
I'll roll it IRL.
Okay.
fair enough.
Whose dice do I trust with this?
I mean, I was able to roll just fine,
You know
but
what,
yeah.
Oz? I trust you. I trust you, girlfriend.
Okay.
I trust Oz's dice, maybe. Oh shit! I rolled it and it didn't even like land on the right thing. That is an 18 that I rolled in person.
Okay. Grotz, this is 18 hit you.
Yes.
Alright, you are beamed in the head by a rock.
I take
Maybe
one
let's
damage.
not encourage such things at a dinner table.
But not just any rock.
I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing. Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Wait. He's gonna pick back up the rock.
Can I have my rock back?
Yes. Throws
Thank
it to
you. I like my rock. I spent a whole gold on it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cast
Just like
prestidigitation.
immediately looking at the kid is the kid absorbing this? Is like, yes, this is things to do.
God, Kobard, that made my day. I tell you what, Kobard just sent me.
What did
It
they
says
say?
the rock has detected an orc. Oh my god! And my whole
I'm glad.
fucking head-
I don't know. I don't know about that.
that made
I don't
my
know. It could be a
whole-
faulty rock. We don't know.
Let's see here.
Gratz, it says you're an orc. Is that true?
I mean, yes, I'm an orc.
Okay, cool. The rock has spoken.
Okay.
Anyway, Gleam will come back out and start setting plates on the table.
Okay.
Cross
Gleam-
just,
You don't want any help?
Cross just there with a new
No,
bird.
no, it's fine. You're my guest after all. It's all good.
All right.
He'll put a plate out for you, Soul. Plate out for Glitz. I'll put a plate out for Rue. And I'll put a plate out for Grotz. I hope you guys enjoy. I did try to at least make something each of you would like enjoy. Hopefully, I picked the right things. I did kind of have to look things up for some of you.
Wait, you made us 5 separate meals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I appreciate that. That's.
Very kind.
I think I just died on the inside a little. That was not in character, by the way. Well,
Hmm.
you didn't have to do that, but thank you.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, I don't mind. Like, I mean, you did a lot for me. This is just my way of giving back. That's all.
Okay, well, that worked. So I was trying to figure out what was wrong with the rolling thing. Turns out you need to have your name correctly set to do the rolling thing.
I did.
Good. It worked for me when I did it.
Weird.
Yeah,
Yes, it
very
did work.
weird.
It didn't work when I was over on Flick.
Oh. Fair.
Alright, so each of you will have your own specially made meals.
Hmm.
So, well, we'll start with Grotz.
Okay.
Grotz, he has prepared for you, when you lift up your plate, well, what is the
Yes.
whatever the thing is. You know what I'm trying to
The
talk and
cover.
say.
Yeah,
The
the
cover.
plate cover.
I couldn't think of what it was called. But anyway, you see what looks to be roasted mutton. Basically, soaked in ale, buttered, and sautéed with various spices. This thing is literally just like a giant piece of meat on a bone, essentially.
I fucking saw this coming.
I love it.
Really at the start of it, Grog is going to start salivating and drooling.
We need to get him a bib.
No. Okay.
For Gizmo, finding a meal for a kobold was difficult. Because kobolds
Yeah,
basically just eat fucking anything.
Anything. Yeah, they just kind of eat everything.
So your plate is literally, it of itself is like a small banquet of just miscellaneous items.
Okay.
There's mushrooms, there's bugs,
Ooh.
there's meats, there's a few vegetables, fruits. You also see on the plate itself various like cheeses and like bread. So he like it's literally just a mismatch of pretty much everything he could possibly think of putting on there.
Yeah, it's a very exotic mix platter.
He got him the whole food pyramid.
Gizmo just kind of looks at him, gives him a nod, like, yeah, this'll work.
So you were basically given because he actually did ask you what your favorite meal was.
Yeah, he did, and I forgot.
Yeah, and so you opened your cover. It looks to be like a salad with various vegetables, tomatoes, and things like that. The meats, it also has some meats itself, very very spicy meats and peppers and like things like that to add in like the hot nature of it. Hopefully that would be fine with you.
Oh, 100%.
And,
She just... Oh, go ahead.
yeah, for Sparky, when you lift up your cover, you find like looks to be and I did kind of look this up. So you see it looks to be a fried fish, also buttered and sautéed with various spices. Around it looks to be like around the plate itself is looks like just various seeds.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Kind of bows his head a little towards Gleam.
Yeah. Enjoy. Hope you all like it. And he'll proceed to sit down and begin eating his plate.
Gizmo will follow suit and probably end up quite enjoying it.
Same here.
I think, like, really, honestly, the people that have most food right on their plate is probably Grotz and Gizmo, because Grotz literally just has a huge chunk of meat. Gizmo literally just has a banquet of various things.
All I picture for Grotz is the stereotypical, like, one piece, like, piece of meat.
I was thinking that, yeah, like the Luffy meat.
I'm imagining the Luffy meat, or if you've seen Food Wars, I'm imagining the season, like late season.
The caveman
meat.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
I literally imagined as well. As soon as Sparky's plate was revealed, like it pans in on the food, and then it turns back to Sparky for 1 second. Photorealistic Sparky, like, oh yes, thank you.
I knew it was gonna be fish as soon as you got to Sparky.
It's fish and birdseed.
Fish and birdseed, get it right, please. A healthy diet.
I thought it was just gonna be a salad for me, and I was gonna say, man.
No, it's a salad with various spicy beets and peppers and things. Yeah. To add in for it, yeah, with it.
Ross is going to lay the cover to the side and pick up the big bone of meat. He's going to bite in immediately, and as soon as it juices and flavors hit his mouth, he's going to just close his eyes, look up. There's going to be little tears going down his cheek. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, this really is good, Gleam. You did a great job.
Oh yeah, it took like I think. I mean, it was anything, too hard, too hard. Rue just like it took them like 6 hours to make.
Not too long, right? It's just 6 hours.
Right?
Just
Yeah,
6.
just 6 hours. Yeah.
That's a long time, you know. That's a quarter of the whole day.
Well, cooking
Well, it turned out
is
good.
an art.
Well, I mean, I couldn't exactly decide of what Gizmo liked, so I kind of had to like make various things for him.
Sorry about
That
sorry, I
probably
guess, for
took up
difficulty
most
of
of the
race.
time.
Yeah, that I guess what kind of like puts a hand, kind of rubs like the back of his like right horn, just like, yeah, that I am partially sorry on that. My race doesn't tend to get to the surface, so it's a little hard to share our delicacies. The mushrooms are actually really good, and that I do appreciate that. Actually, reminds me a bit of home.
Oh yeah, yeah. I tried to get specifically the ones that you um, particularly enjoy.
Mm.
Gleam. I mean, Gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Hell
Oh,
no.
Oh god, they're poisonous.
don't tell me he poisoned you.
I mean, it's only fitting, but Black Kobold, we do tend to mess around with acid, so yeah. Normal. Hive and throw. That's a natural one.
Nice. Well, hit
Oh, that's
poison
tough.
you, but you are high.
Oh, wow. Oh, like eyes dilate behind the goggles, just looking like
Ew.
black voids for a second. It's just like, oh yeah, this is the stuff. Wow.
And it's literally those kind of mushrooms.
Give him the kobold equivalent of catnip.
Gleam, what did you give him? He doesn't look right.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
was
I
saying
just
attack a
can't.
lot.
I gave them like mushrooms that.
What kind of mushrooms do you happen to know?
Whatever it was
I don't think he's well.
No, I mean I just kind of.
good.
He seems fine.
I was gonna say, I've seen him like this.
You're not seeing from my view. His eyes are dilated.
Listen, I'm being honest here. I've seen him like this before when we found mushrooms out in the woods. He likes them. And honestly, doesn't seem anything wrong with it. Let him enjoy his
Yeah,
meal.
he looks ecstatic.
I'm just saying because there's a kid here.
But why are we talking about it? It's just mushrooms.
I'm just making sure.
Go over with it. He announced it to the meat again.
Yeah, Sparkle just keep eating too.
Are you sure you're okay, Giz?
Gizmo just kind of like blatantly looks around the room, the world spinning, like everything twisting, some of like the aquatic or symbols in his mind just going like loopy, and he just looks over back to you, like gives a thumbs up. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
doing great.
I mean,
Maybe
they apparently came from the Underdark because apparently, I believe I remember him saying a lot that that's where he came from.
yeah, he does come from the Underdark.
Actually, how did you get mushrooms from the Underdark?
It wasn't easy. Cost a good penny. Have them delivered.
Well, honestly, you are a very good sportsman for doing that. Oh. Said he's a very good sportsman for doing that.
Oh, I heard spicy and I just assumed.
The nickname, it's beginning to stick.
I mean,
So yeah, anyway, Gizmo, you are basically tripping out. Yeah.
Yep. Gizmo, like, probably having, again, being from the Underdark, probably having dealt with this once or twice. I mean, I'd imagine he's not completely lost in it, so the little bit of semblance of him still there is trying to be respectful, but how much that translates, shrugs. So he'll just kind of like previously was eating it, now is like slowly nomming on it. So he'll probably eat a little slower now, but yeah. Oh.
I mean, I didn't know they would do that.
Honestly,
It's
should I take him like? I could take him to the bedroom or something. I guess.
Oh. He's alright. Honestly, I've seen him eat things like that for a few times. He'll just need a few hours to recover.
Right. Giant green friend.
Yes, small black friend.
Just gives like an affirmative, like, yeah, nod.
weird.
I like him when he's like this.
Best time for thinking.
Solana's just gonna try her best to ignore Hi Gizmo right now.
Probably for the best.
She's just gonna take a hunk of meat and like put it in her mouth. She's done with life.
Oi, why you trying to grab my meat?
No, my meat. I have meat on my plate too.
Oh, I thought you were a salad.
I have salad and meat.
Yeah, it's a part salad, part meat.
A side salad.
Yeah.
Oh. Ew.
You say ew?
I mean, salad is not very delicious.
It is
Wait,
very delicious.
I don't know. I've never really liked it.
It just depends on how it's been prepared.
It's just taking chunks out of this giant meat on the stick. Oh, meat on the bone.
Anyway, right. Well, again, I could if you need me to, I can let him like lay down somewhere.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Anyway, I do hope that this lease helps go towards repaying you guys back.
Most certainly.
Oh, definitely.
You paid us plenty.
You can see that Rue's kind of eating, but also kind of playing around their food a little bit. Like she's not like just digging in. She seems to be just taking her sweet time with it. Like either she's bored or she's got other things in her mind.
Rue, is everything all right over there?
She says, yeah, just thinking.
Do you want to share with the class or is it personal?
With the class.
No.
Don't you say it like that?
I only worked all day. I'm tired.
Okay, you're good.
I'm just thinking about Mom.
You know,
Gleam actually never told me anything about her. I'm just curious. If you don't want to, that's totally fine.
I mean, she kind of looks at him. Well, what would you like to know? I mean, I know I told her what happened to her, but
Just anything you want to talk about.
well, I guess she Well, it is like I suppose a lot like you guys. Used to be one of the traveler types. Would kind of go out, and explore the world, and bring back all kinds of trinkets and things. Mostly a good reason why we were able to afford a place like this is um, she was pretty successful at what she did.
She sounds like a great person.
She was the best thing that happened in my life. Second only to close only to my daughter, of course. But I every time I think about her, I just can't help but think that I was either really lucky or um, perhaps unlucky in some cases.
Unlucky? Why unlucky?
Well, I was definitely not someone that probably deserved her in any respect. And despite being the love of my life, her life, unfortunately, the lifestyle she had took her away from me far sooner than I would have liked.
Well, that's just the risk us travelers, adventurers take. It's kind of in the job description.
Yeah,
Mm.
I know, but does it exactly take away, the pain?
Trust me, I know.
I would have just preferred her to, stay here and, just live a modest life with me and Rue. But
Well, to be
she just
honest, she
couldn't,
probably did it for you to love you. That probably was her trying to be her sense of taking care of you.
Oh no, we were well taken care of. She just couldn't exactly give up the life of adventure.
I mean, once you have it, you never really want to let it go.
Yeah, that's what I hear. But anyway,
Oh, I mean, listen, I can understand that feeling especially well. I know I still have my mom on this about me. Same with the rest of the family. I mean, one of the oldest sons going out as adventuring, but he's supposed to be back protecting the clan. Not exactly something that everyone looks forward with, but as long as they know and they believe that you're safe, you always know that they love you and they have your backs.
He's gonna lean over and ruffle the little girl's hair a bit, like,
And you know that they will always be thinking about you, no matter what.
Grotz,
Yeah,
make an insight check.
gladly.
Okay.
11.
Let's see here.
Hold on. Yep, 11.
That hit. It's an insight check.
All right, ruffling her hair. There's something familiar
To her or me?
to you.
Hmm.
You can't quite understand what it is, but there's something familiar.
Hmm. So, what I mean by that is just, as long as you're thinking about her, she is always thinking about you. That's the way most families know that they still have each other, even in the roughest times. I mean, if she's still out there, maybe we'll run into her, and we can remind her.
Oh no. She's not still out there.
Yeah,
Oh.
she
Oh,
definitely
so,
going what
Oh.
we-
Yeah, no, like
I'm sorry, I
we
wasn't
buried her a good while ago.
Well, that's the other thing with that. No matter where we go, we still have family in our hearts, no matter what.
As he says that, he finishes off the meat. Oh, God. I'll be honest, I blinked out in part of that. I didn't hear that she was buried.
That got emotional real fast.
Yeah, no, it's not like she's like literally left and never came back. She literally they literally have a grave of her outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really blinked out on that part of the conversation. I thought she was like, she's still out adventuring.
No.
That was also in like the first or second episode.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to the man.
It's true.
True, you're right.
Grotz wouldn't have.
Very true.
And I think
It
all the
was-
conversations that have clarified it, Grotz actually hasn't been around, so that is correct for him.
It's canon.
Groz is too enamored in meat, ale, and just friends.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
Y'all behave yourself now.
No promises.
Will do.
So
Gizmo at this point, probably having finished his plate, just kind of like lightly like reaches into the chest that he like set down to his side, and then just kind of like grabs one of the fancy rocks and is probably right now just like fiddling with it on the side.
y'all with your rocks.
I mean, you threw a rock at me.
Shut up.
I like rocks. I just conjure like 3 rocks out of nowhere.
But the Grog just bites down and cracks the bone and eats it.
You really like rocks, huh?
Beautiful. They symbolize so much.
Indeed, Gizmo actually kind of like holding up like a somewhat ambery colored stone, just like, do you want to see a trick?
Oh.
I think you're. Are you saying that?
She like just turns her head towards you, and her eyes start kind of beaming.
Gizmo will kind of like cup his hands, kind of like motion them twice circular in his hand, kind of mixing the palms, and kind of like puts it in his left hand, closes it. This is something I just now thought of. I have no idea if this will work. And Gizmo will use currently his last activation for now of magical tinkering, and he's going to, as he sets the stone down on the table in front of her, the stone, as he lifts his hand, it lifts off as a small little projection upwards, like 3 feet by 3 feet cubic and above it, just a small little display of like stars and it's just this little holographic display. And Gizmo just kind of like sits back, almost like Tony Stark style from the movies, just like many possibilities within the night sky. Many possibilities, as he kind of points a finger through it towards to her. Many possibilities within you, kid. Regardless of what choice you make, it can be beautiful. As Gizmo just like takes a glass of water, just like starts chugging.
Oh wow, are you like a magician or something?
Gizmo like puts up a finger, still drinking the glass. Maybe. I've dabbled a little.
Can you do any other tricks?
Puts a finger up to the end of his snout, grabs the stone, disenchants it, and then kind of rubs it, or kind of does the magical tinkering again with it, just on this specific item to not disenchant either of Sparky. So he'll just disenchant this one, and he'll do it again, and he'll whisper into it as he makes it the recording stone, and he kind of like holds it up to her, and rub your thumb on it.
She'll rub her thumb on it.
And it's just a funny little sound of like, the world's your oyster. And it's just a really funny like saying that he whispered into it.
Okay. Oh wow. Been a while since I've seen magic.
Your dad doesn't do any magic?
Oh no, Dad's not very magical.
Oh,
He can't produce flame or anything like that?
Well, yeah, he can make fire, but that's
Oh.
that's about really all he can do.
See, I do magic too, but not as cool as Gizmo's.
Some people are inclined. Like Gizmo kind of like swirling, like holding the cup, like trying to balance himself. Like grabs puts his hand on his chest to like stabilize himself, pushes himself back up. Some people are innately born with magic. I was a little bit with kind of like does like a motion, like a very like weak motion of like swinging a sword or something, just like my reverberation weapon thing. That I could do since I was young. The rest of this new stuff I've been doing recently, I've only discovered, well, soon. So magic is, he just kind of like shrugs, like super shrugs up into the air, like throwing his hands up, just magic's weird. And just continues to drink water.
Krutz is going to just toss and finish off the bone. As a loud crunch. Just looks over. Yep, I used to be like me. I don't have magic, but I got strength. And, I mean, he did too. I mean, he's pretty strong himself. But he recently learned how to do the sparkly tricks and, like, magical things. So, I think there's always room to learn if you look forward to it.
There is always the dedications of taking time to learn.
Well, what was her name again?
Rue.
Rue. Well, you know, he's gonna lay down with a little Rue. You remind me a lot of my little sister. She's back at home, back with my father and them. She seems a bit of a bright and sparkly, just like you are. Not the same thing, but personality-wise. And I could tell that you are going to be someone that's going to be great one day. I mean, you already amazed by magics. I'm sure you can do great things with magics in the future.
At this point, the door will open.
Okay.
As Glenn is carrying, looks to be a very large package.
Oh, damn.
Like a
Yeah.
dog, just Gizmo's head like turns over to like on his shoulder, like, "What is that?"
Oh, God.
But yeah, he'll put it down right here.
The horse, right? I didn't miss anything.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, we're trying to order food at my house, and people are coming to me for food.
It's basically in a big box, but yeah, you would assume that it's the horse.
Mm.
Ooh. Hope I didn't miss anything.
Nope, just some magic tricks.
Gizmo will like kind of grab the rock again, and we'll just do the little starry night projection, but this time it will actually, to those paying attention to it, will actually like in the little star projection there is kind of like the semblance of an animal, though little. Given that Gizmo is high, it is a little vague of what. And it just kind of like shows it up, like holds it up, like little showing through some stuff to possibly pique interest.
Okay. He will then come over here. All right, Rue. This is a gift for you. For your birthday. Last gift. From your mother. He just kind of looks at all of you. Go ahead. Open it. She just kind of stares at him, stares at the package, gets up. As you see her walk over to the package, kind of like giving it this very curious look. And we'll begin to open the box. Discovering the rocking horse inside, her eyes just begin to glisten. It's very rare for fire Genasis to cry, as usually they tend to just evaporate as soon as they appear. So you literally see her producing small steam from her eyes.
That's what I was just imagining. You know?
Yeah. She will kind of hug it and be like, "This is exactly what, like my drawing." She'll see the message you left on there, Gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
And again, she is just weeping, like both tears of like happiness and sorrow, and she's just like, how did she know?
We have our ways, kiddo.
Glenn just kind of puts a shoulder on her. I mean, his hand on his shoulder, Sorry.
Shoulder on his shoulder.
Head shoulder. Head shoulder.
Shoulder
Shoulder
stacking.
Put his hand on his shoulder. Yeah. Your mother always knew exactly what to get for you. I hope this brings you many years of happiness and remembrance. And she just kind of stands up and hugs Clem as tightly as possible.
Oh.
Gizmo in his
And
mind
he will
right now.
kind of like
Gizmo,
Clem will just kind of kneel down and embrace her like any good father would.
Mhm. Gizmo giving a cocked smile, which, like, to any onlooker, look, it's like, yeah, this is good. In his mind, just think, like, trying to be the bit of respectful he can, but just in his mind, whoa, those two fires just merged.
I thought he was. I was like, he's about to do a coggy smile, like, yeah, we built that pretty good. I was
No, it's just, like, he just gives, like, a half-cocked smile, like, yeah, we did good work, and in his mind's like, whoa, those two fires just merged.
Go ahead, give it a test ride, and you see her like get on it and start like riding on the horse.
Soul just whispers she's not the first person to test ride the horse. Hopefully no one heard that.
This wholesome moment, Soul's just like, oh yeah. It's...
I forgot I read that. Girls are just gonna chuckle and like smile. It's gonna glance over at Spicy and just like, go with over that too.
What?
Nothing.
I will throw my rock at you again.
Hello, we'll catch it this time.
Yeah, I will catch it this time. No, you won't.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still hugging?
No, she's riding the horse right now.
She's riding
okay.
a horse. Hugging while riding a horse, that'd be insane.
Yeah, no, she's riding the horse. He will go back to his seat. Just kind of let her play. Yeah. All right. Well, if all y'all are done with your meals, I'll go ahead and collect your plates.
Ayevik.
Yep, roll swollen on the back of an empty plate. Road.
Hope you all enjoyed it. I didn't know exactly what to get for you guys to drink. Sorry, it was just water.
It's all good.
Mild crunching noises as he's chewing the last of the bone.
Gotta get that calcium.
He'll look at you, Soul, and say, "How about you? Did you enjoy it? I hope it was good.
I loved it. It was great.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that." I tried to put a lot of work in each of your meals, make it as good as I could. So, like, collect all the plates and just kind of we'll carry them into the kitchen. I'll be right back. Won't be too long.
Mm.
Yeah, Rue is just going to be happily playing on her horse.
Mm-hmm. She seems to quite like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do notice that because of her being a fire Genasi, the horse is kind of getting a bit hot, but it's not melting.
Mhm. The mix is doing its intent or
Yeah.
its intention. Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah,
Guess what? Just like kind of in his like high stupor, just like looks over to Sparky. Looks like we'll be doing fish another day, I guess.
Oh, you went fishing without, mate?
You were busy.
Yeah, that's fair.
You were at it for quite some time.
Well, I was doing a different kind of fishing.
Oh,
Okay, like-
please never call that fishing again.
There is a child in the room.
Yeah, again, never call that fishing again. That is the worst thing to compare it to.
Regardless of such events,
I mean, I'll do a big one.
actually, speaking of which, I did too. Made a little bit of money.
Oh, good job.
Was it like? Guess what? Like tries to like extend his hands out and falls over his chest.
Okay.
Was this big?
I'm sure it was the money, but then again, everything's pretty big to you.
Was as big as me entirely. Just like you don't even see Gizmo, like he's fallen over his chest at this point. Just like you just see the two hands from your end cross, just like hands wide out, again, kind of like shaking a little bit, tottering as he's like recovering from falling over. This big.
Cross is going to go over and pick him up. Like, okay, I think you need to take a proper sit. Oh, I forgot I blood back there. Just a little trickle of blood that was coming out of his lip from the fucking rock.
As you like pick up Gizmo, it's like he just kind of like looks at you, like pats your arm. There you go, buddy. And just kind of like or uses cure wounds on you again.
I was just gonna do that. I was just gonna use cure wounds.
It's like just kind of like giving you a light pat on the arm. Thank you.
Is he alright?
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like I said, recovering from business done earlier. Oh, I took a hit from the rock a few minutes ago. I'm unconscious, what?
What?
I looked over, I was unconscious. Okay, there we go. he's going to sit him back in his chair, like, okay, you need to relax.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your meal. You're free to hang out. But if you need to go, it's all good. I'm gonna help Rue take this to her room. That's all right.
Sure thing.
Fair enough.
Of course.
You're free to stay in the living room. With just kind of points to the door you came in. Enjoy the fireplace, but yeah, whatever you guys want to do. He'll wait for Rue to get off the horse and kind of pick it up and start carrying it to her room.
Do you need any help with that? Or
Yeah. If you want to give me a hand, sure.
I'll give him a hand.
Okay.
Gizmo just kind of like starting to get up, and instead of going to the left, it's like the trip last time. Goes to the right, goes around, picks up his chest, and then like looks at the table as he's walking by, sees his stone on the table, picks it up, and just looks at it. And we'll probably be outside if you need us, Sol.
Okay.
Anyway, he is going to over here back to the hall. heading towards this door.
Wait, where did everyone go?
Come on, Guts, we're heading outside.
Gross just like blanked out for a few minutes. He was like, "Oh, sure doesn't love it about my kid sister."
Just put it down, I guess. Over here.
Julio.
While walking by, Gross is gonna just kneel down and ruffle her head again, like, "Glad you enjoyed your present, Rio, and happy birthday."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, see, her name right.
Oh, it was Rue.
Again, so you get her name right.
Her name is a lot less letters than yours.
Yeah, you do see a small room with 2 beds, 2 desks. It kind of looks like a room that you would expect to find like an inn or something, but yeah.
If this is Rue's room, why are there 2 beds?
Oh well. We were hoping to get a second kid eventually.
Oh,
It never exactly got to the point.
oh, sorry I brought that up.
Oh yeah, no, it's all right. Yeah, no. Thanks for the hand.
Oh, no problem.
No, when I rolled with that girl's head for the first time, it reminded me of something. It reminded me of my little sister. She always was like that. I miss her.
Yeah, yes.
You know, when we get back on the road, let's go try and visit them. Let's go try and visit the old home. I know they miss you too.
Just want to like acknowledges what you're saying, and you would probably notice looking at him. He actually is just kind of like, chest properly, mostly properly on his back and such. He's done it enough to not mess that up, but he is just kind of like entranced a little bit by the little image and the holographic thing of the stone or the amber stone.
Anyway, you're free to come by anytime you like, Soul. Happy to have you.
Oh, of course.
Do you want me to walk you out?
You don't have to, but if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Kind of pat Rue the head.
Bill's outside. Both Giz and Groltz are both just staring at the holograph like, oh. Gross just drooling a bit. He's distracted.
Before you leave, Rue was kind of look at you.
On the head as I go, like,
Yeah. But she'll be like, be good to Daddy.
okay.
She'll shut her door. And he's just like, why is there all this blood on the floor?
Well, Gratz is
No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Why is there all this blood everywhere?
Yeah, why is all this blood here?
I kind of threw a stone at Gratz. He was being a little mean in front of the kid. So I kind of threw a rock at him.
Ah, okay.
So that's why he's bleeding, plus the whole ordeal he had at the hotel yesterday.
I imagine as we were walking out, Sparky was doing his janitor job.
Sparky normally cleans up after him when he's like that, but clearly he didn't, and I'm very sorry about that.
Oh, was he bleeding when we were walking out? Oh wait, he was behind us.
Yeah, he was. I can't clear the blood.
He was behind us.
Yeah.
In terms, he was actually he had his lip cut a bit from the rock, so he was supposed to be just bleeding onto his pants. It wasn't meant to be like a blood trail.
Unfortunately, it does leave a blood trail.
Well, if Sparky sees that, he'll probably go back and offer to clean it up.
He doesn't see it though, I don't think.
Well, we see it
Unless-
outside now.
Well, I mean, if I see Cross bleeding right now like a ton, leaving
I'm not. It's just a busted lip. I didn't think it would bleed that much.
Someone
Yeah.
who's bled a lot unintentionally. Yeah, no, that does tend to be how it is.
Gross looks down at his pants like, oh, maybe they're still turning red.
All right.
That is a good question.
You take care of yourself now. All right.
You too.
Later.
Later.
Well, it is rather late.
Yes.
Ugh.
Well, where would you guys like to head?
Rest up the tablet that we leave town tomorrow? I think I'm
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. He's going to reach down and just pick up Gizmo and put him on his shoulders like, you're going for a ride.
Whoa, I'm fine now.
Okay, let's go back to town.
I'm just realizing now that doesn't say copper, it says Cooper.
the Cooper Ale Inn.
I just realized that.
Oh, does it?
It does say Cooper and not copper.
Oh. Did I walk in on a concert?
Yep.
Oh! Is that Sparky's new girlfriend?
Sparky.
Huh?
That's Sparky.
What?
Sparky. I meant Gizmo. I don't know why I said Sparky.
Grot's just still carrying him in. Having to lean down a lot because he's on his shoulders.
And being decently heavy with all the things Gizmo carries.
I actually think I can't lift
New
him.
armor as well.
And he's high right now.
For some reason I can't move. Some things are okay.
Maybe Sparky's just, or not Sparky, Gizmo's too heavy. Hey, there you
No,
go.
it's showing me in two different areas for some reason.
Oh, weird.
Your clone.
No, not that. Oh my god.
Oh,
Grot's-
yo, let's also apologize to the monkey.
Oh, yeah, he's still cold. Grotz is gonna sit down Giz at the table here and have him turn to watch her as he goes and gets ale.
Okay. You have no problems grabbing some ale.
Yep. Good.
I'm gonna sit with them and just listen to the music.
You pick the table that Sparky can't sit at.
I'm sorry, the table. No, that's mine and Gleam's table. You
No, it's okay. I'm sitting over
That's
here.
mine and Gleam's table. He's gonna go sit with John over there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Gary, hey, my dude.
Gary.
Gary the turtle.
I might just be messing with the little rocks.
I'm unsure how much time has passed from previously, because, well, I imagine at this point, kind of being somewhat conked out across his shoulder, at this point, just kind of hearing this, just kind of loosely wakes back up and just in amazement of hearing this.
Where'd the piano come from?
Oh, good, the flute is the piano.
Well, I didn't know there were instruments like that.
Magic.
Gross just slides a nail.
Gizmo just kind of slides it back. I'm already good.
Okay. He takes it and chucks both of them.
Rude.
Well, I guess we'll slide it back.
I mean, he slides you the third one.
Oh, there was a third one. I didn't know that.
You grabbed it from the table.
I'm so scared to drink it quick. I'm gonna drink it little by little, sip at a time. Little sippies.
Okay.
Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit.
Poor Sparky.
Oh, wait, he could have given
He's having fun. He's flicking the light on and off with the little light
With the stunted light.
that Gizmo give him.
Good.
But he's like doing it under the table and like looking over at Gary so he doesn't bother him.
I don't think I can.
Fun.
They changed it.
That's alright. I mean, it sounds a bit quieter, but I think that's just the break in the music.
Yeah, I know there's the... If you go to playlists, you can... Or the...
Oh yeah, no, I did that. It's an ambient thing.
Yeah.
I got it. That should be better. That's not so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds beautiful. I was gonna say, I was happy to sit here for like a little bio break and just listen to the foreign tunes of this Cobalt.
Alright, well, what would you guys like to discuss?
Let's see. So, what were you gonna do? What was the idea?
I guess we're kind of like shaking out of like being entranced by the song playing. It just kind of like shakes back. Oh, we was gonna try to scout out what we would. I think the ironed out part is we were gonna scout out what we were doing. Probably see what we're working with and what we have to do, and then see if we can target crop fields and such to light it fire.
Which one of the towns were we gonna go do the Conflict Town or the Uptown?
I think the Tiefling one was probably better because of less civilized less built, less civilized.
Yeah, we could go do that.
I mean, it's honestly up to you guys. I do not care what we do.
Okay. I mean, we got set around town, man. We've already done all of our jobs here. Except for...
We've still got a few.
Oh, wait. What do we... Oh, yeah, we're gonna pick mushrooms from our forest. Super far away.
Yeah, just
Reeds, I think.
the thing for the potion shop maker in the jungle, and then the one that you got from your lady friend.
Don't even know
There's
what the hell
also
that is.
Clipper Sniper.
What?
Seeper Clips.
Oh, yeah, the giant crab.
Scary Crab.
Hey. I mean, that's... Much as I
Well-
want seafood, we can do that later night.
That one, yes. Don't gather information and grow stronger.
Yeah.
But if scout, possibly do the work at night. If there's local river they harvest water from or a well, maybe try to hit that as well. But that may require some extra work on our parts.
Sorry, you said you wanted to go defecate in the well.
I mean, given the job we've been hired to do, it could be a little bit of column A, column B.
So go down the fields, shit in the water. Gotcha.
I mean, my idea was to do some light hunting and put dead bodies in the well.
I'm sorry. What? I zoned out for a second.
Contaminate the water.
Especially
Oh yes. Okay.
If we're going with the plan of hitting their economy and their livelihoods of trying to not kill them outright, hitting their food and water is a good first start. We couldn't find any weak poisons in the alchemists. That was weird. You would think the alchemists make weak poisons. Just kind of like holds up his water. Where does it even come from?
well, I mean, we could figure out where they are, but we have to go looking in the forest for that stuff.
Yeah, there's no weaker poisons or thought kill some loose small animals and contaminate water. If it's a well, if it's a stream, probably a bit easier. We do it outside of town and just go walk upriver and hide where they are positioned in the water and make sure they're stuck.
Yeah.
Grog takes the third ale, just starts drinking it.
I thought I had the third one.
Oh wait, no.
I had the third one, unless you steal it from me and just chug the rest.
I gave you yours. I was gonna give one to Sparky, but he's sitting with Gary over there, so he just doesn't want it, so I took it.
Okay, so you bought 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not buy 4 for my buddies.
Yeah, that should be the plan, to just go do that, and if everything works out, should be the least amount of problems for us potentially going back to do another job, kids. I get the feeling this is not a one-time thing.
I don't think so.
Job felt a little too open. No ironings.
No, we're meant to go cause chaos, so I mean,
Feels like a test.
it feels like a mist.
Test.
Alright. As long as we don't destroy this town, I think we're okay.
Wasn't part of the job.
Well, I mean, I think this town's something I know from Blitz. Well, you remember a few days ago whenever he started flying off into a random direction and then light came over him?
That was weird.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
I don't know.
Well, he came back with a smirk on his face, like he did something he really enjoyed.
This entire time, whenever Gizmo's not being talked to, he just unintentionally keeps looking back in the direction of Flu.
So I was just gonna nudge him in the arm.
Gizmo doesn't feel it the first time.
Gratz is just gonna, like, poke his head.
That's what you make a noise out of it.
I think it's because of the shrooms, but I don't know. It's
No, it's not. Trust me, I know those eyes.
You say that, eyes fully fucking dilated, still hasn't changed. Hard as fuck to tell.
No, they say your eyes dilate when you see something you really like.
Yeah,
Gizmo just looks over to Soul, stares for a second, eyes do not change.
okay.
I mean, we're friends. You kind of have to like me.
Continues to stare for a few more seconds, eyes still do not change. Whatever you say, Talking Fire.
What did you call me?
He's hard. Don't worry about it. Spicy. I'm pretty sure I heard him whisper. No, not whisper. I think he said something about fire earlier.
Yeah, he said something like the fires have joined or become one.
That was
No.
mentally.
That was mentally.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, was that mentally?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gizmo at this point will just kind of like rest his head on his arms on the table, and just kind of like turn on the little holographic stone again, and just kind of stare at it.
Soul just starts rubbing his back.
Grotz is
Poor
going
thing.
to taking away the stone.
Oh, I like it. Don't take it away.
No,
Don't take the stone away.
I mean, he can like other things. He's been staring at this thing for hours.
I mean, he could stare at his little kobold friend over there. If she's just gonna take his head and turn it towards her. I'm playing Wing Woman.
I mean, she is completely concentrating on the music at the moment, so she's not really paying much mind
He's
to
not.
what's going on.
Gizmo just kind of like nods it, like pushes his head back to like the neutral position if it was looking. It's like raises like one finger. Not right now. No. Then Gizmo will kind of start to get up and we'll just kind of move around them. I have things to think about.
Okay. Just come get me if you need help. Grotz like turns off the stone. Like, he keeps staring at that for hours. He's gonna roll his brain. He actually hands the stone back over as he walks by.
Thank you. Then Gizmo will go up to his room just in contemplation of thought of whatever he saw in the stone.
He keeps staring at the stone for hours. He's gonna roll his brain and become as dumb as I am. Well, I'm gonna grab a few more. He walks back, grabs a few more ales, sits back down, hands another one over to her, and he walks over and gives one to him and takes his other 4 back to himself.
Nope, you're not anything that.
Sparks, you've been given an ale.
I've been given ale?
You've been given ale by Grotz.
Ah. Thank you.
Sure. Grotz is back down with 4 ales, and after he gave one to each of his friends, except for his.
All right. Sparky's gonna start drinking some ale.
Alright. Grotz is just gonna start knocking a few back, so he's gonna go slowly first, then knock, and then slowly, then knock, slowly, then knock.
Okay. I guess Sparky can now take a chair.
Hey, yeah,
I don't think he wants to leave Gary alone over there.
yeah. I'm just relaxing with Gary. We're both not much talkers, so we're just kind of here.
Occasionally there's just the grunt from Gary, and then the mimic grunt coming from
It's like,
Gary's just kind of at the moment, just enjoying himself, the peace, I suppose.
yeah. I'm not gonna bother him.
But yeah, I think it's currently 7:30. So, you guys wish to head in for the night or do anything else before you rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish off these ales and just get hammered, then go rest.
Okay. Bro, Soul, what are you doing? Is Giraffe here?
Spicy. Hello.
I guess she's not here.
I think she stepped away. We look at table 2 real quick.
Probably ordering that food.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you're just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of chilling with him.
You're just chilling with Gary?
Yeah, I'm just chilling with him. We're
Yeah,
not talking.
Jerry.
I'm just chilling with Gary.
Wait, sorry, I stepped away. Giz, why did you move?
I think he went up to his room.
Oh, it shows him at another table for me.
Yeah, he went upstairs.
Giz must have been tired of us embarrassing him.
But yeah, I just wondered if you had anything else particularly you wished to do before you head for the night.
Not really.
Okay. Alright, feel free to get all of you a long rest. And I will move the clock ahead.
Sick. Not that I need one, but sick.
Yeah, we take long rests, bro. We take those.
So the question is, do you wish to wake up at 3 in the morning, or do you wish to just kind of sleep until it's a little bit further daytime?
I mean, I'll get up at. I'll probably get up at 4. And I'll come downstairs for the ale.
Yo, I am staying asleep. She's in a food coma.
Fair.
Quietly, Grosh just comes in and says, like, "Mate, oh, I want more of that, mate. It was so good."
Everybody be gone about this time.
Yeah.
Are you heading to bed as well, Sparky?
I will be heading to bed, yeah.
Buenas noches, everyone.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
But yeah, you can come down at 4.
I'll just come down here. So hungry, I'll wait. Let's see if I got anything here. Just gonna walk into the kitchen and look for a meat pile. Oh, there's some. He grabs he grabs like a thigh of something. He walks back over and just like attempts to cook it for himself.
Okay. You wish to make a roll for that?
Yeah. Intelligence roll.
Okay.
Let's do an ability check. I can't see what I rolled yet.
You rolled a 5.
It's pretty bad.
Yep, the stove. There's a black pillar of smoke coming up from the stove as a piece of meat is thoroughly burnt.
Oh, it's like Grandpa used to make. Just takes it off and just walks back over here, grabs a second one, just like, let me try again. Well, sort of the first one. And he's going to attempt one more time.
Oh, okay.
Rolled an 8.
Slightly better, but not by much.
Oh, no, this is like that. It was a good cook. You know my. He turns it off, puts out the fire, just takes the two burnt steaks, burnt like pieces of meat with him, and like goes back up front.
Wait, did you turn off the stove or not?
Yes,
Okay.
he understands that fire will burn down the building. He's just gonna go over to the counter, just eat, and then go and grab, reach behind and grab like some ale for himself.
Oh, okay. No problem.
It's not tasting good, but he'll eat anyway.
Alright, so what time will the rest of y'all wish to come down? That goes towards Giraffe and Raph.
I'll start waking up.
Yep, you awake and then see there's a pillar of smoke coming out of the kitchen.
Oh, I will run inside the kitchen. Immediately. What do I see?
The stove is still on, but yeah, the place is still full of smoke.
I will get as low as possible to prevent, and I will go to turn off the stove first of all.
It's off.
It's off?
Yeah, it's off. But the room, like, there's not really too many places for the smoke to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna open a window over here. Correct or no?
Yeah, that's what.
I'll go open that window.
I stepped away. What happened? Sparky setting the kitchen on fire?
That wasn't Sparky. Was not Sparky.
Alright, smoke will begin slowly going out the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Sparky's gonna be using. Let's see. Yeah, he'll be using prestidigitation to just kind of clean up all the smoke. He'll be like making little puffs of wind to push the really heavy smoke out the window while just cleaning up the rest of the room. Cleaning all the soot and the ash.
But you definitely pick up the smell of burnt meat.
Burnt meat. At this hour. Okay, clean first, then figure out. Just talking to himself as he keeps trying to just clean this whole kitchen.
Okay. Grass, you do anything? You're just gonna just chill there and eat your meal.
I mean, yeah, just chilling, eating, drinking. That'll be a good.
I'll say it probably won't take you very long to clean the place up.
Once I'm done making sure that everything is clean, I'll clean out the oven since I imagine that thing is a mess as well. Inside. Take my time to clean that. Go outside after cleaning everything up.
Probably take you about 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Alrighty. Probably covered in all sorts of smoke and soot. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out and be like, oh, Grutz!
Hey, Sparky.
Good morning.
Morning.
And I assume I will see the burnt piece of meat that he's eating?
Yeah.
Okay, in my head I'll just be like, I see. Okay. Enjoying your meal?
I mean, it's alright. I've had worse.
By chance, did you cook?
Yes.
Oh, very good. It looks delicious.
Listen, you don't need to shake around the bush. I know I'm not a chef like you.
Yeah, it looks good.
No, it's not, but it's a meal.
Well, I cleaned the room a little.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, of course. Any news on Gizmo?
Oh, but he's sleeping. He was pretty
Okay.
quiet yesterday. He usually passes up for a long time after eating those mushrooms.
Understandable. Well, do you wish for anything else? More food or drink?
Oh, I've got plenty of ale here and food. I'm burning through my cork pouch, so I pay it properly.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
He'll just kind of take a seat next to Kratz and he'll grab himself something to drink. Some water, probably.
Ugh.
Okay, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
What hour would Glitz and Soul be coming down?
I don't know when Glitz is coming down because Glitz is not in the room. Glitz is in the basement.
I mean, sorry, Gizmo.
We have so many G names. I'm honestly, it's
I keep
alright.
getting them mixed up. I don't know why.
Well, two draconic-like creatures. One that's a dragon. One that's servant of a dragon.
Yeah, Gizmo and Soul. What time would you two like to come down?
Gizmo probably would be waking up around this point.
Yeah, Soul would be waking up maybe like 5:36-ish.
5:36-ish.
Ish.
Just-
I work on ish time.
See, I feel like you got real precise with that 5:36. That ish is distracting.
Gizmo just kind of like getting up and ready for the morning. Just, oh, I think he cooked them. He wasn't meant to cook them. They're still good though. Like shaking his head for like a effective hangover, even though he wasn't. Just
You got a mushroom
Gizmo,
over.
make me a perception check.
I'll do. Perfect. 19.
Okay, you smell the smell of burnt meat downstairs.
Ah, not special.
The Kratz.
Gizmo immediately, well, like, not any faster, but just like, he was like taking it slow just because of the that slight migraine from it. But at this point, starts getting ready. It's like, okay, let's make sure he's not burned down the place. And kind of as he's starting to get ready, put all his stuff on and don his jacket since he can't sleep in it. I imagine he probably would see the stone fall out of his pocket and just kind of pick it up and rub his thumb on it by accident and just see the little starry array and just, huh? The fuck did I do when I was high? It's kind of like and seeing the weird like almost shape in the middle of like the starry array and just kind of like squints at it like, the fuck is that? Like squints at it harder, like really adjusts his glasses. Fuck, I was high. I can't even fucking tell. Shit, I'm gonna need to get a book. And Gizmo just kind of puts it in his pocket like, okay, well, I guess I'm not making any more of those right now. I need to figure out what that is. And Gizmo just kind of gets his stuff on and starts heading downstairs. Like, peeks in the kitchen, makes sure everything's not on fire.
No, nothing's on fire. It's actually pretty cleaned up right now.
Okay, so one of the other two responsible ones came in.
The window is open.
Gizmo sees that. Got it, so one of the other two woke up. Alright. And Gizmo kind of, like, walks out, closes the door of the kitchen, and we'll head on out. Morning, you two.
Morning.
Oh, yeah. You feeling alright?
Yeah, feeling better. Realized it's been a while since I've had those. He wasn't supposed to cook them. He was supposed to leave them uncooked.
Oh, boy, didn't know any better.
No, they're a rare mushroom for exactly that purpose.
Trust me, but I've seen you do those things before. But
I had one or two left from when I was last there as a gift, but
yeah,
they're mostly just there to help clear the mind and, resuscitate things. But
I mean, remember when you gave one to me? I don't even remember what happened. All I remember was I woke up with blood and sheep nearby and some. Oh, I don't want to mention what else there was for the new people.
yeah, no, probably for the best. Gizmo just kind of he doesn't turn it on, but he does put the amber stone on the counter. Apparently, I made this, kind of just like pointing a finger towards it on the counter. Apparently, I made this while I was experiencing things.
Yeah.
Mm.
You were showing off to a little girl.
Oh, that's right. Kind of just taking the goggles and putting it more on his forehead to give his eyes a break because he has had those on for a while. But that's right. I do vaguely remember that.
You're also staring a lot at that other kobold that was playing the very loud music.
Right. I actually do remember that.
Hey. You kept
I
staring
don't
at
really
me.
remember what talking to you two said. I know you did, but it kind of the song just kind of was almost entrancing.
That was very good. Definitely a lot more pleasing than that blob.
Yeah, that's for certain.
Uh,
But
Yeah, so our idea was we're gonna go down in darkness or something, go to farm on the outskirts of Tiefling area, shit in their well and burn down their crops.
yes, we're just kind of as he's kind of thinking on our flu and her playing, it just stops, looks leans forward and looks over to Krotz. I mean, there are parts of that are right. Wasn't really sure on the whole pantsing people and shitting in the well, but I mean,
I never said you were pantsing anyone.
where did that come from? Just kind of he looks wide-eyed. It's I think I'm still getting off the shroom.
Probably I said we were gonna burn down their crops and shit in their well. Ruin the water supply as you put it.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, you actually got that right, buddy. Pretty much just do a little bit of looking, seeing what we're working with, probably when we get close to there, and if possible during the day, so we can all see at a distance, hopefully with cover. See what we're working with, and then take the action at night to at least have the benefit of cover. Make sure we're wearing our cloaks and such.
Yeah. You do watch just Grog is dipping the burnt meat into the ale and eating it it still doesn't taste as good as it goes, but it's good.
Oh, I did some thinking on what to do with the rest of the adamantite that we have.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to check with everybody, but Soul's still asleep. So, Sparky, you don't need any pocket knife or anything out of it, right?
No. I am okay. I am good.
Fair enough. Did a little bit of thinking on it, and I remember that what it does for weapons. It could potentially be good for you or me, Grotz, but it kind of depends, because it's weird, it's specific. Unless we experimented and made something at random to possibly get a weird effect on it, the weapon would already be counted as magical, as apparently, I'd forgotten at the time, but to be fair, it's a really rare metal. It's really good against structures and buildings. And Gizmo kind of side glances for a second, and technically would be good against construct types like Squelcher.
Oh, so if we make metal out of our toy weapons, we could break apart the giant crab thing and whatever dropped that geary thing you found.
Yeah, would I know if that would work?
Possible.
I mean, that actually is a point. That is something we might want to look into, maybe 1 or 2 weapons for the more physically inclined of us, but the rest of it, I mean, we can probably make weapon, like, a good hammer for you and maybe a small sword or something for myself, but we're probably still going to have leftovers, and unless we're wanting to do some adamantium armor for Soul, which I'm sure she would appreciate, considering, well, same benefits as I do, she seems to have her way with armor, that would probably be useful. Not really sure we're going to get much more use out of it unless we, again, experiment with it. I mean, Gizmo kind of looks to the side of his chest. I had the idea of reinforcing my fishing pole, or the baseline of the fishing pole with it, but, I mean, that's just kind of like, he just kind of shrugs. I could just do that with normal metal. I don't really know if making an adamantium fishing pole is really worth that.
Oh wait, that'd probably be pretty cool against the grub.
Gizmo gives him like a physical, like a snort to that. Just, I mean, I think it would definitely catch him off by surprise.
Yeah. We can figure out. Well, we got like a good amount of metal left over. We could make some weapons, maybe some armor, some stuff to sell. We could probably make some things that we don't need, but we could give to others that need it.
Very true. But yeah, no, we definitely could do that. I also think possibly in the near future, considering Gizmo kind of looks like the chest on his back. This is carrying a lot, but probably gonna need more storage to bring stuff around.
Oh, you're gonna go find one of those bags that lead to nowhere?
Maybe. Gizmo kind of pulls out his little journal and like sets it on the table in front of Sparky and Grotz, and just kind of like shows them like the light concept he's been doing. I've been thinking of ideas to possibly try to experiment with as I've been studying. I studied the runes off of the shield of arrow catching and the moon touch sword I've got in my scabbard here. I've been studying them for the purposes, and I've been studying my chainmail actually for how Squelcher forged it. I've been looking at how the forging techniques of it are and seeing about possible ideas to translate my own possible ideas. And you'll see kind of like on the pages there's loose ideas of like a small metallic creature, but seemingly like, you know, some aspects of it are missing. Seemingly branding a weapon, possibly branding a shield, and then, you know, loose ideas of a bag. But it's just, still need to figure out the ironing out portions of it, but maybe, but some of the other things I've come up with might be a little bit more attractive, so I don't know. Might be
just looks at it and just he puts a finger, his index and thumb to his chin and pretends like he's reading it. Like, yeah, it looks like a good idea. Especially this thing right here. Points at random object on paper.
You want to roll a d4? Because I could probably tell you what it is.
No,
there's only 4 pictures right now on the 2 pages.
No, he doesn't. He actually points at like woods.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not pointing at the pictures. Like, this thing here looks like a good idea. He points at word.
Gizmo just kind of like nods. Yeah. I did know this. I believe I remember the artificer in town that the Glitz had showed us to. I think I remember him having some bags like that. One of them actually caught my eye for possibly something I might purchase on our way back. Realized I don't have a good way of keeping a fish preserve. He had a specific bag that might be of interest for me. But that might be after we get paid again, because
Well,
don't have the coin.
we should go and burn down the crops and shit in the well. We need to get traveling. Like, we've been around town for like a week and a half.
Yeah, we've been here a lot longer than intended.
I mean, I like the place. Good ale, good food, very nice people, lovely music.
Mm.
You know, very lovely ladies. And then, anyways, we should probably get moving up. Shall I go wake up Spicy?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to get the last of the meat and the ale, chuck it into his mouth, and then chug the ale. Like, okay. Time to get going then. He gets up and goes upstairs.
Immediately as Grot starts heading up, Gizmo just looks over to Sparky. I didn't do anything too irrational while we were at the dinner, right?
No, no, you were fine.
Okay, good. I remember bits and
Yeah.
pieces of it, but didn't want to. I was kind of trying to hope to avoid repeating Soul.
Alright, are you gonna go to her door then and knock on it?
And we'll walk over and just go, Bonsi! Hello?
She opens it and you just see her hair a mess. My hair's not cooperating this morning.
Would you want a hand?
Huh?
Do you want a hand with your hair? He points up to like his braids and like his his hair in a bun and all.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Let me get in there and give you a hand real quick. He's gonna sit her down in front of the mirror and like start braiding some of her hair.
Make this in a mo.
Make this in a moment.
God, we're gonna have so many Grots and Soul ones at this point. Granted, I think we probably have a new one for Gizmo at this point. Just Gizmo, like his eyes widening, and just in front of him, I can smell the future.
Almost him, like all eyes, almost.
just the aviator goggles really wide, just underneath. I can smell the future.
I don't know why. The one I can see that's new Groz one is just like him with this giant bone chunk of meat with the bite taken out of it, and above him is the words "Umai."
Right.
I was thinking the Monster Hunter, tasty.
I was thinking of Renkoku's Umai.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was. Look nice and pretty. It shows like your hair is braided and like looks very lovely, and he's like, "All right, well, we're about to get ready to go leave. You want to come down and get some breakfast before we head out?"
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come eat. And she's like rubbing her eyes still. She's like, I slept good, but also terrible at the same time.
Oh, but you didn't get a hangover, at least. He's gonna pat her on the head.
And why do I smell smoke on you?
You smell smoke? Oh, I was cooking breakfast for myself.
Why?
No one was awake. I was hungry.
You should never be allowed to touch the stove.
What? I made coffee the other time.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you
You
also
did successfully make
alcohol.
coffee.
Listen, I can handle cooking. Just sometimes I mess it up.
That's the reason why Gary had to repaint the freaking horse.
No, you sitting on it was the reason you had to paint the horse.
Well, you gave me coffee that had alcohol on it.
Yes, that's a great way to wake up in the morning.
No. Not
Yep.
for me. I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, I'll finish letting you get dressed, and I'll wait for you.
I'm dressed. My hair is like, it was doing its own thing.
Yeah, he's gonna lean over and pat her head again. Like, okay, well, come down when you're done.
I'm just gonna come down now. I don't care.
Alright.
Gizmo looks over to Sparky. You know, we still have that fish from yesterday. Should we have that as breakfast? And that
Oh,
pigeon.
that poor pigeon. We could, although I won't eat the pigeon.
I can have that if you don't want it.
I can cook it up if you wish.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Gizmo's like, I can actually try to see if I can assist you, if that will help.
Yeah, if you want, you can come out.
Sure thing.
If you guys, also good morning, but if you guys are going in the kitchen, can I have a normal cup of coffee?
Sure thing.
Mhm.
Don't let Grots touch it, please.
Mhm.
There's a reason we're both going in.
Thank you.
And that Gross is just gonna take up his ale and walk a bit away.
There is not a soul in sight. I'm gonna go bug you.
Okay.
It is 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m.
Welcome to 5 a.m. when there's fucking no one.
Ugh. Something on your mind, Spicy?
Huh?
Something on your mind?
No, I'm just really. I don't know. I'm over my hair not working with me. I might need to cut it.
No, it looks great. Wait, honestly, I think if a gleam likes your hair like that.
Well, what? How you did it?
Well, I mean, I think he just likes your hair long.
Okay. Again, but it always gets like this, and today it just happened to not work. It wasn't cooperating.
Well, listen, if you have hair troubles and all, you can just ask me. I'll do it for you.
No, I don't want to bug you with that.
It's not a bother. Honestly. I used to have to braid my sister's hairs all the time.
All right.
I mean, I had to braid like 6 of them. So I'd say I'm pretty good at it at this point.
But you had how many sisters?
6 sisters, 4 brothers, and it's a huge family.
Holy.
Listen, whenever you go as a banding tribe and you have the strongest members of the entire thing, you want to have a good line with you.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't get that. I'm an only child.
Oh, I can understand. I'm the oldest of the group right now. And, well, basically where I left, I had a little sister about the same size as Ro back there. So, I think I stopped missing that.
She was a cute kid.
Oh, she is. Something felt a bit familiar whenever I patted her head that first time. Anyways, so, basically, we made a plan. We're thinking of going through with it. I don't know how much of it you remember yesterday.
What happened? What plan did we make? Sorry, I was zoning out a lot after dinner. I think I was kind of in like a food coma. I mean, the food was really good.
Oh, yeah, it was. I tried to remake it. Good.
Yeah, I can smell that.
Listen, there's an invert on the place, like the last 6 taverns.
That tracks.
I mean, Gleam told at least me I could stop by anytime. I don't know if that applies to you guys, but
I mean, I don't want to overstay my welcome. I'm sure he just wants you to come over there. Anyways, so yeah, we have the plan of going over to the Tiefling village. That's like the northeast, I think, of it. And gonna go burn down their crops, shit in their well, and cause mayhem.
don't tell me we're actually gonna shit in the well.
I mean, I might.
Oh, God, grots.
What? It was the idea.
I don't think one shit will be enough to poison the whole thing, but
I mean, who said it was gonna be one?
you are disgusting.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just say that to get a laugh out of something, like, you know. But the plan was actually we were gonna like throw the bodies of victims down there.
Yep, that's better.
I mean,
That's better, but I mean,
What?
whatever will work, honestly.
as long as we get it done with. Okay. Ugh.
Who knows though? Some of them might be into that.
I'm sorry, who?
The tieflings.
What, they might have made 7 bodies in their well?
You never know. People are freaks out there.
Well, yeah, I know. He blushes a bit and smiles over the back of his head. Yeah, I know there's quite a few.
Referring to yesterday.
Oh yeah, your friend.
She's very nice. I mean, it's hard to find some women who can handle me.
Does she live around here?
Another adventuring group. Only she lives here.
Oh,
But I'm sure we'll run into each other again at some point. Just waiting on the two boys back there to cook.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the two in the back,
hurry
what
up
do
with
we
my coffee.
We are cooking.
what do we need to roll? I know Sparky's got his cooking stuff.
Yeah, I assume since you're helping me, I'll get an advantage.
I do not have proficiency with cooking tools, but I was planning to, if the DM would allow it, to guidance.
Yeah, you
Lose
guys.
privately.
I am.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, is that what those rolls are?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, Gizmo was just like, well, we could probably see if we don't want to use the chicken or the pigeon mainly, you could probably use it to lightly season some of the other fish outside of your piece, of course. And us will just kind of be like him, like trying to like give some guidance. Obviously, you know what you're doing, but just outside input will give guidance. And Gizmo on the side, after kind of like tapping you on the waist because he can't reach your shoulder, we'll start doing the coffee on the side while you take care of the main food.
Don't
So
put alcohol in my coffee.
Gizmo does not.
Do you
put
want to take
alcohol
care
in
of the coffee, Gizmo?
Yeah, sure thing. I can handle this enough. I've done it once or twice. At the very
Very
least,
well.
it won't be alcohol in it, so probably won't get a complaint out of it. He just shrugs.
Yeah, that's all she asked for.
Yeah. So you can roll your thing with a D4, and I shall
Oh,
do
I
my.
should have. I was gonna roll with advantage. Give me a second.
Fair.
Oh God.
I'll just do another roll.
E.
Oh God.
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4.
It's 11 plus.
50.
Guidance fixes everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still feeling a little groggy from the morning.
1D20. It says just gives my user intelligence. So he's not proficient. This would be 3. 18.
Hey.
Okay, you have no problems making some coffee.
Woo!
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take this out while you're finishing up with the food.
We'll be out in a couple of minutes, hopefully.
I'll make sure to tell them that. As Gizmo will come out carrying the coffee thing that is probably like a third his size.
Oh my God, coffee.
Freshly brewed coffee, no alcohol.
Oh, Giz, you're the best.
Gizmo will set down his 1 cup for her, set down a cup for Gratz, and we'll set down a cup for himself, and we'll pour it out and set it on the table.
Thank you, Applebee's waiter.
I'm the best damn one you've ever seen. And I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
I mean, really, who gives apples to bees? That's just weird.
Oh, I said IHOP.
I guess you do. Shrugs.
I mean, I do.
Oh, Sparky is almost done with cooking our breakfast. Wanted to ask you a question, Soul, as if you were curious. Probably not given the day or tomorrow, but we do still have a good chunk of the adamantite left, and outside of maybe a weapon or two to have on standby for breaking buildings, since that's what they're good at, I was curious if you would also be interested in possibly having your armor upgraded with, or having some armor made out of adamantite for you to try to also benefit from not having the armor or having the armor shrug off lethal hits for you.
I mean, I already have splint armor. Oh
We
no.
make you adamantite splint armor.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could do adamant on a half plate as well. Same effect and stuff.
That is true. It kind of just comes down to your preference of armor. I mean, I saw you originally wearing chainmail. I mean, we can kind of work with whatever you want to do. I mean, again, this is if you want it. The only downside to it is it isn't, because the adamantite's shrugging off of lethal property and is technically magic, as the metal is quite infused with that raw. The only downside would be, like, if you wanted another piece of armor that had another enchantment, you would have to wear a separate piece of armor for that. So this would be, like, a long-term investment of, this would be the thing your armor helps you with.
Yeah, it makes it to where you don't have to do with the worst ball to be a hit, then they get a really good one in. Especially whenever that one does more damage than you expect.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, I think I'll take it.
All right, well, I guess that is something for us to try to work on while we travel then, Grotz.
Yeah, that's probably yeah, with me.
It's better than it just sitting in our pockets at the moment, considering they are worth quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sure we're on the road. Besides making some fresh armor, I also could probably use a hammer of that same sort.
Mm.
I've got Old Reliable, and I've got the new Vicious one.
Indeed. Once I'm done studying my sword here, I mean, I'm intending to keep this. It's kind of just tapping the Moontouch sword. While it is a little blinding at times, I mean, magic weapon that kind of just freeloads is always a nice thing, but I'll probably need to figure out something for myself when we come back through with a bit more money, but...
Yeah. I mean, if I get that new one, I'm gonna call it the World Breaker.
That is very fair, considering the lethality it will do to buildings and such.
Yeah.
I would just very much say, if I give you that weapon, Grotz, very much don't use it on metalmen or, people like Squelcher, unless they are actively trying to kill us, because it will knock the clocks out.
Okay. Yeah, just smack the metal men if they try to hook me in free.
Yeah, you might need to remind him of that a couple times.
Oh,
I'm gonna if we make it, I will make sure to inscribe it in Orcish on the back of the hammer.
All right, good.
Okay. So I understand the difference. This one's old and no good. I like it. It's an old friend. This one it likes to do more damage and those things. And that new one, it's breaking metal people and buildings that I don't like.
DM, as a question, given
Yes.
Gizmo and Gizmo's knowledge of kind of picking up and identifying smithing a lot of the time, how much adamantite would probably be used for needing to make that splint mail for Soul?
Depends on how much are you willing to spend on it.
I mean, we've still got about 19. We've still got 1,900 worth of adamantite left, and I mean, again, outside of like maybe trying to still have some leftovers to make like a warhammer or something for Bronson.
Adamantine split armor is normally priced at 1,400, so yeah, it just depends on how much you're willing to spend.
Okay, and how much will like a warhammer take to make out of it? Because I mean, really, the warhammer's just like the hammerhead. Really, at the end of the day, it could be like the metal shaft connecting the hammerhead, but that tends to be like mixed with other portions. So, how much would you say like a warhammer would take?
Let me look.
And I think I got like one last question before we continue on with that. Once you've got an answer for that.
Let's see here. It would be 500 gold plus the cost of the normal weapon.
Okay. So we could probably feasibly get a hammer for Grotz and the split mail, and that would use up the adamantite. Okay. I guess the last question is, if me and Grotz teamed up, or if we went to Squelcher and requested it, and then, like, when we're back, if we assisted him, would it be possible to experiment with the hammer to maybe see if, like, getting a bonus effect on it, since the adamantite thing is just building buster? Or, like object buster, pretty much, and that's the only thing it does magically. So would it be possible if we experimented with it to possibly see about getting it a bonus thing?
It's a possibility, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It's always a possibility. It's just that
Never guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never guaranteed.
I mean, hey, I imagine the medium of the road is, even if we don't get the bonus, we still make the hammer. That still has building buster on it. The only real concern is, it breaking, or we fuck up with it, but we technically could smelt it back down to try again at a later date, but that comes down to how bad we fucked up. If we were to, but yeah. Okay. Gizmo just kind of at this point, jotting down light notes of the idea of the splint mail and possibly the hammer. Well, that'll be something to consider.
I'm sure we'll work things out. We're good at smashing things into new great objects.
Looking at the quantity we have, buddy, it looks like you're gonna probably get an extra toy, because I don't think if we do with our armor and that, and try to get a weapon out of it, probably just gonna be that. But that's fine, considering I've got some ideas for things I'll make, so it's not too much of a worry on my part.
Hey!
So, I think Gizmo at that point just kind of sits and just kind of drinks his coffee. It's just,
Grotz's ale. Just. Ugh.
Thank you for the coffee. It's very good.
Not a problem. Made sure to add some natural herbs and such to bring it a little bit of extra kick.
You are my favorite person right now.
I will keep that in mind. As Gizmo just kind of smiles.
I also said right now.
I
Don't get
know.
too cocky.
I know.
Gross just
Still means
behind
it
his
like
mug,
that, though.
Gross just behind his mug, just like, oh. He doesn't make the noise, but that's just like his expression, like, oh.
Mhm.
You did a great job on my hair. Thank you so much. Like, I have my personal slaves. One makes me coffee, one does my hair, and one cooks.
Let's not go too crazy there.
I'm just saying.
Watch it.
Gross slams back down the mug on the table. Excuse me, Sporsy.
What's up?
You actually see him look angry.
Hey, I'm sorry. It was a joke.
Listen,
You guys are my friends, not slaves.
I know. I just don't like that term.
No, I can agree with that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset.
If you want to know more, Giz can tell you.
Let's not dip down the trauma path right now.
Yeah.
Looks over to
It's too early in the morning.
Oh, how about that food?
Is it reasonable to say that the food would be done by now, DM?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll bring the food out for everybody.
Food.
I'll serve it to everybody. 4 different plates.
This isn't the bird that you killed earlier, is it?
That Gizmo has the bird.
Yes,
God.
this, from what I had loosely discussed with him and started out the helping process, it should be fish seasoned with a little bit of chicken seasoning for at least the 3 of us. Sparky decided to go with a little bit of herbs and fish combination and a little bit of birdseed.
I'm sorry.
As far
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna judge.
yeah, I'm not eating a bird.
That
I
is
don't
entirely understandable.
I'm not big on fish, but this actually looks really good.
Guess what kind of like nervous sweat? Well, depending on how situations go, hopefully we can make that a change in the future, because we get stranded out in the middle of nowhere with little supplies. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm okay at hunting, but much better fisher.
I mean, I'm sure Grotz is a decent hunter.
I'm pretty good when it comes to finding big things, big game, and smashing them and taking the meat.
Yeah, I mean, we can certainly do that. It's just also the difficulty of making sure we don't ruin the possible harvest. As that has happened a few times.
Listen, when you smack them with a hammer and their heads go flying, it's not exactly easy.
That helmet would have been so good for you. Shame.
What do you mean a helmet would have been good for me?
It would have been so good for your look. I mean, it would have really added to the prowess of you. I mean, really. It's just, you're asking for a bell helmet.
I mean, I think I prefer when they look into my eyes and watch as their heads go flying.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but, I mean, well, we've done some good things. After some bears, some, cattle, some deer. I think an owl bear one time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I think that was during the hunting with the family, though.
we needed the family for that one. It was a nest. I got to kill one. There was like 7 of them.
Good thing we employed traps on them there. The hunting party came back halfway through. Was rather tricky.
I mean, they're all strong. I'm just the strongest of them all.
So, just since we are all here, the Lightcap understanding of what we're doing to get it across, since I know, Gross, you have done a wonderful job of recapping, but just to one last time. I believe currently the idea is for us to go to the Tiefling Village, see about what we're dealing with, if we can get a peek during the day, without being spotted, hopefully, and see what we're working with, both in terms of crop fields, animals to possibly let loose during the night, whatever needs to be done there, and then what we're working with for how they are harvesting water, whether it be a well or a stream. Then at night, we put it on attack, go with our mantles up, and pretty much try to burn down the crops, let loose animals if that is mainly what they've got, and poison the well if necessary. Poison the well or stream if necessary. Now, since we weren't able to find normal, common day supplements for poisoning and diluting it, when we get there, we may have to spend the day preparing just to get some bodies ready for the river or well idea. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy, but like some common prey that can dilute the water would be a good idea.
You're saying I get to burn shit.
You know, honestly, that probably would be a good idea. Yeah, that would work in both instances.
I make a little fireball in my hands.
Ooh, pretty.
I'm ready whenever you guys are. And she just like throwing it up in the air back. Keeps throwing it up in the air like people do with the baseball.
Okay, we get it. You want to turn that out because you're close to dropping it on the floor.
I am not that clumsy.
I also, sorry, I just looked in the upper left. The Cooper Ale Inn. Oh, sorry, the Copper.
Yeah.
So
Fixed
that
it.
says Coper. That says Coper right there.
Copper is
Copper
2
has 2 P's.
Yeah.
I looked
Yeah,
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Copper has 2 P's. This is literally like it's like the Copper bar.
No, it says Coper. This is spelling with Chaos Brewing. Hope y'all enjoy.
Welcome to Spelling with Chaos Brewing.
I should be learning from the idiot myself. Ow.
We're your hosts. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I have the brains and the education for the shapes, shinies, and colorful things.
Last thing before we go, considering I think we passed out everything else properly, I think we forgot to do this one thing. Did you forget? We probably want to pass out those refreshing potions to Sparky, myself, and you.
Yes. Also, I'm not gonna lie. The only one I have in my inventory right now is a freaking fire resistance. That's all I have.
Yeah, we had passed that to me. You should have a healing potion yourself.
Yeah, I want to say I do, or like a. Oh, is
Yeah,
it a healing, or am I thinking maybe like hand?
I mean, all I've got is Smashy 1, Smashy 2, and Lightning Stick.
Yeah, I believe the going off of memory and the little bit of note taking I did, it should be that each of us have a healing potion. I have 2 because Gizmo ended up buying a second one. I have a potion of climbing, a potion of fire resistance because Gizmo requested it, and that's why it's in your inventory. You had purchased it, but it was because I was trying to get it to me. So Gizmo has the fire resistance, and then you bought a potion of refresh for basically me, Sparky, and yourself, just as a backup. We need another spell charge.
Yeah.
So you should have a healing potion.
I see.
You should have a healing potion, and you should have a refresh potion.
Okay, I don't have healing or refresh, and also I just sent fire resistant one.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't have either.
I've also got the pretty map here, but I'm not going to open it. We need that for later.
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Oh, it's useful. It was pretty drawings on it.
Did you just quote Blue's Clues?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard, and I thought it was high for a second.
Look, sometimes references are good references. You never know.
Again, like I said in Peacekeepers, we need a pop culture reference counter.
We literally put so many in that fucking one 2 episodes ago.
Oh yeah.
I literally kept going on about Link from King Zelda.
We did.
Because fucking Tick just
Someone
wanted.
told me to smash pots.
Yeah, Tick just kept going around breaking pots. Like, well, the little boy there was also smashing pots, but he kept getting gems out of it. Well, I need you to understand this. The only difference here between you and him, that's a strange power. They're just breaking things.
Yes, you must be a weird elven boy who protects a princess.
It's almost like you're a chosen one or something.
We don't need to know all that.
I don't know. I've only just started playing the games.
Anywho,
It's a fairy.
well, getting us ready to go. Yeah, so I guess we are making our
Alright.
trek over to the Tiefling Village.
The Tiefling. That's northeast of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a smaller village.
There's more of that river thing over there.
Yeah, it's by that river.
Hey.
Oh, I just went into Oz.
It's over by that river over there. Who are you? What? You're not part of this group. Huh?
Oh, what did I say?
Spicy, when do you talk like that?
Since I'm better than you. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, so you want me to do the scouting again, or anyone else better at that than I am?
I can probably find us a good traveling path with the bits of magic I've got to assist.
Oh, I was referring to survival checks because I'm actually proficient at that.
I am as well, actually, buddy.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, no buys with you.
I've got a base of 2.
Okay.
I have a +3.
I have a base of 0.
I have a
Gotcha.
+3 for survival checks.
Okay.
Probably could both roll then. Probably because you got your highest stat is wisdom, so that does affect the survival.
You're right.
I've only got the 2 because I'm proficient.
So I guess I'm keeping watch?
Well, it's more like while we're traveling at the moment.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Survival's more of like basic like hunting, gathering, or tracking, stuff like that.
Navigation a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I shall roll it. Can I do the guidance while we are traveling?
Yeah.
Kill. And I shall roll guidance. Oh, wait, no, not 2. That is not how guidance works. Bam. Okay, game had that's just about one vacation and message might be valid.
So am I rolling the survival?
You can. It's not letting me roll a d4 right now. Weird.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it's not letting me roll a d4.
That's weird. Here, I'll do one too, just in case.
Okay. Let's see here.
I think we should take mine, guys.
Yeah, I can't roll.
I agree. She's better at pointing things out.
I'll roll it physical since it's being weird.
I think it's just because you're little, dude.
I mean, it is raining today, but nothing too bad.
Yeah,
No?
wouldn't have just made it a 9.
Oh, I hate the rain.
Definitely can imagine why.
Well, it's not the reason you think. It reminds me of my mom. But let's not get into that.
Okay. Along your travels, you will eventually come across something. So just give me 1 second.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's Zor the Ruthless. A random encounter has occurred.
Dun, 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 dun.
Does anybody have the book?
Alright. So you will see what looks to be a low stone building with a slate shingle roof. There is a sign out at front. Gizmo, you can read it, and I believe Graz can read it because you could both speak Draconic, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Side reads, "The Horde's Hollow."
The words hollow. Okay. Gotta take new notes.
Guys, what does it say?
It says the Horde's hollow. Written in Draconic.
Oh. That's weird.
Listen, I only know how to speak it. I don't know how to read.
We know.
Hey.
Looking at this, can I tell if it's like kobold make, given its height?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Is there any indication of what, like, granted, I know every type of kobold society would be different, so they probably might not be one, but is there any indication of what color? Or is it just, in general, like, it's probably kobold make kind of thing?
It look like you could tell that it's kind of underground. You yourself would be able to get in there just fine. Everybody else would be having a much more difficult time. But yeah,
Okay.
it definitely seems to be made for small folk.
Well, this is certainly interesting. I mean, this is probably a kobold den, but do we...
So then, shouldn't you not go in, right?
I mean, it's kind of 50-50. Sometimes they're hostile, sometimes they're peaceful. I mean, it kind of depends what kind of color they are, and also what's been going on with them. I mean, they might be willing to trade, or they might be willing to help us. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just 50-50.
I mean, does it look like there's been attacks outside recently?
Could you repeat that? There's some noise in the background for you.
I said, does it look like there's been attacks outside recently?
Gizmo shall look around to see if that has been the case.
Sure,
If
make me
I
a
can.
perception check.
Shall do. Could this actually be investigation? For looking for, like, signs of conflict or anything?
Sure, if you wish to be that detailed about it.
Yeah. I'm guidancing this. If the game will let me. Roll. Damn it, it's not letting me. Okay, what's the 7 then?
No, doesn't look like there's been any sort of battle recently.
Not seeing any signs, so. To be fair, though, they don't really come surface side all that much. It's more of an underground thing. But at least from this entrance, no signs of anything from up here trying to bother them.
That's good.
Let's maybe investigate this when we're on our way back.
Sounds good.
Grotz, mind if I see that map really quick?
And here I got the whole thing set up and everything.
I mean, we could do it. It's just, I don't know. I mean, we do need supplies, and I honestly won't lie, this is a thought. We could use some allies for possible ideas, but where the both destinations we might be doing things are a little far. So,
I mean, listen, if you want to do the talking, you want to do the talking, we could definitely make them friends. We're pretty good at that.
I mean, it would certainly be good practice for me talking with my old family again, but...
Hey, we'll go visit them sometime. Sure you want to show them your other family.
yeah, they're a bit of ways, but maybe.
Though I know it's going to be a pain in the butt for me to get down there with you.
Yeah, that is the unfortunate thing. Sparky's probably linear enough, it won't be too bad, but everyone else, this is probably not going to be too comfortable.
Yeah.
I wish
Well-
I had the ability to avoid and
Not our fault for not being tiny.
I am
It's
small,
called
thank you very
being
much.
fit.
Well, let's go, I guess.
Okay, lead the way.
Shall do.
So are you going inside or no?
Yes, going inside, and given Gizmo's knowledge of other kobolds, he is going to be keeping an eye out for traps.
Sure.
Because this is what his society does.
But yeah, like I said, Gizmo, you have no problems getting inside. For the rest of you, you are kind of gonna have to kind of squeeze in there, but once you make it in, you won't have too much problem.
Are we gonna attempt to squeeze in, Grotz, or are we gonna stay outside? Grotz? Earth to Grotz. And she waves a hand in front of his face.
He's currently doing some thinking. Give him a minute.
Oh, sorry, my brain's trying to work things out here.
Never mind, I guess we're all squeezing in.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
We will.
my. This looks like a nice little place to rest.
You find yourself at a small tavern, underground, completely run by kobolds.
I hate the fact that I immediately went to the thick one.
I know, me too. Okay. So, let's see here. We have,
It has been done.
Microwave go,
yeah, apparently my microwave decided to say it wanted noise.
Well, alright then.
The kobold behind the counter, wiping the wood, will look up and be like, "Oh, hello, welcome, to the Horde Hollow. You're actually the first customers we've had. Please, come in."
Ah, aspiring businesses.
Is he okay?
I can kind of see why they haven't had a lot of business. Look at the size of the entrance.
Well, I mean,
Not
you know,
trying.
we squeezed through.
Yeah, I don't know how you did, honestly. Are you not scraped from that?
Oh no, I'm covered in scratches.
Yeah, I was gonna say me too. My shoulders got a little bit scratched.
It's over, I suppose.
Hello there.
So you see a kobold dressed in looks to be a very fine attire, long silken dress at her hips, very very dressy, like top, black top. She also seems to have an eye patch covering one of her eyes.
Okay.
I'm surprised you were able to find the place. Did you see the sign outside?
That we did.
Oh, good. I was worried that people didn't know that we put a tavern up here. What can I get you?
Well, looks to everyone else. It's like, probably a few light drinks. I mean, still early in the day and we got some stuff to do, but some patronage would be bad. So some light drinks of some light ales and such.
Oh, okay. Here's the menu, and she'll put the menu on the counter. So if you double click her, it should bring up a menu for you guys.
Oh wow, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really cool.
Hmm. I'll go ahead and have the funga.
Ah, yes. Of course. Right away. Anything else?
That'll be good for me. How about you? How about you three?
Hmm.
I'm fine, thank you.
I'll take the heated custard. Meat custard, I think that's what it's called.
A meat custard? Okay.
Yeah, meat custard.
Am I dumb? Because it's not working for me. Oh, wait, there we go. Scratch that. Oh, God, I took my glasses off and I'm fucking blind.
Yeah, that looks like the sudden cursive. It's like, I must read.
Oh, my gosh. Holy menu. God, I'm about to go into another fucking food coma. I'm not trusting the mushrooms.
Gizmo, I mean, I assume, given Kobold Society, I mean, they'll probably cook it right.
No, the mushrooms that you had made you go a little loopy.
It's probably for the better. Again, they also probably know how to cook it. Considering this is probably something kobolds eat often and know how to cook it well enough.
She is like, oh shoot, what should I charge? Oh god.
Gizmo kind of looks at her like, new to this?
She just kind of bashfully nods.
Yeah, it's all fine. Trust me, it's a little hard starting stuff up, but you'll get there, trust me. Soups and smaller things around that size, probably generally, like, depending on how much they're ordering or the size quantity for the person, probably like a few silver. If it's like a larger meal, kind of points up to grots. If it's something to feed a large folk like them, probably around the gold, considering that is it's a bit much to gather, so. And if it's a really exotic piece or very exotic thing, probably a few gold at that point.
She'll nod and start writing all this down.
Also, I would like the soup story door. The toasted slice of bread, the French toast, basically. I'm not gonna get fancy with the names. It's fucking French toast.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
with all.
yeah. Okay. She'll say, okay. So for the fungus, would two silver be okay with you?
Perfectly fine by me. And Gizmo will walk up and put 2 silver on the counter.
For the meat custard, how about a gold?
Gizmo will nod, like, kind of like the inspirational, like, yeah, you're doing good. And we'll look up to them, like,
And soup storey. Yes. Six silver.
Okay, no problem. I will gladly give her the 6 silver.
She takes the coins and just stares at him like, we've been paid. Like she's like a little dragon just hoarding the coins, like
hoarding the coins. Yeah, this is very much like, yeah, this
adorable.
is a kobold that knows this. Yeah,
I love her. She's adorable.
One little bit of advice, which granted, this kind of comes 50-50 given, the things we have to deal with as kobolds. Possibly getting if you can, stabilize it. If you're wanting more customers of like bigger sized folk to possibly come in to visit, might want to make the tunnel in here a little bit bigger for them to get in. Doesn't have to be too big, and if you're worried about creatures coming in, might want to see about getting a door made, but that could definitely help, because that might be an issue you might run into, given surface dwellers and such don't really tend to mess with tunnels.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
I could definitely agree it would help. He points at himself and all the like scratches and everything going down his body.
Yeah, same with Soul, just the scratches on her shoulders.
Yeah, it's a very tight fit.
Oh yeah. So make sure to make a tavern big enough. But yeah, no, didn't really work on door.
This is really good. This is quite spacious. This is good size. This would definitely work. Yeah. Gizmo will kind of nod to her, like, you're doing good, and we'll head over to Sparky.
Yeah, he already saved the seat for you guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys aren't close enough to hear the music.
Yeah.
Or that'd be a shifterino. Soul's just tapping her toes to the music.
Not sure you guys could hear it that or not.
I can't hear it at the moment yet.
I can.
Oh yeah, you guys can hear that because you guys are in the bubble.
In the bubble.
For some reason, I cannot hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it myself either.
I have moved the bowl.
No, there we go. Now I can hear it. Ah, yes, classic. Gizmo just kind of sitting down at the table, just like looking around. It's like, went for a long time without seeing my kind and suddenly seen him a lot recently. Not that I'm complaining, it's nice.
I mean, we're not that far from town, I don't think.
No, about not too far.
So, I mean, anytime you want to come here, I'll come with you if you want.
Oh, it would be a nice place to visit. I mean, looks nice.
It does seem like pretty good for you.
Lots of stuff are very pretty.
Indeed.
That piano was like super loud. It's alright. I'll change my ambiance a bit.
Yeah. I can turn it down.
Yeah, I'll turn it down a bit.
No problem.
So, right, this is a very nice cozy place. It's definitely no Copper's Airland, but it's a good spot.
Yeah, for somewhere on the road, it's not bad. We'll definitely have to mark it down on the map.
Oh yeah, we'll mark it down. We're definitely gonna come back here more often.
Yeah, it's very cozy.
Only spacious but cramped at the same time.
Just don't know why I can't hear it. It's weird. Because I could hear the other one just fine.
Did you hit the mute button on accident?
I don't think so.
Oh dear. Oh, updates are working out there. So,
Weird.
understandable. We got a few days till we get to Tiefling Village. Definitely going to be a lot of fun. I'm not trying to. Why is this not trying to update the scene?
Yeah. Oh, we're traveling through space!
It's raining! Oh god! Why is it raining indoors?
Sorry. It automatically does that. I have to fix that.
Oh, that fire's smoking up the place. Man.
I got it. If I can find it. There we go. Fixed it.
Okay. Gizmo just kind of looks down and just thinks about homes, being around his kind and just remembering the old days.
She'll start placing her food on the table. Okay, enjoy.
Yeah. Okay.
Appreciate it. Gizmo just kind of looking at the food and just kind of like, well, it's been a while, and Gizmo will start to eat.
If Roltz is picking up his meat custody, just like as gravy drips down his fucking goes down his chin, like pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually very decent. Pretty decent despite being made by Kobold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this isn't half bad.
But yeah, so yeah, it took a little while for me to make this place, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a Kobold tavern. It's not exactly doing too well financially, as you
Yeah,
are literally the first people that's actually arrived.
Yeah, it's like it's very much during its infancy.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
Who, any of us?
Oh yeah,
Any of
yeah,
us?
you are all free to make one.
Okay.
Okay, my +3 might come in handy, y'all. Oh,
There we go. We got some good perceivers.
Yeah.
Alright, so Selena and Gizmo, you notice that the giant keg behind her has Glitz' name on it.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe we can get a discount.
Let's go. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Look, what's his name on the ale?
No, that's not peculiar.
Krog looks down at his ale and looks in it.
No, you dimwit, and turns his head to look at the big keg of ale.
Oh, I guess he owns the place.
As a
Well, no, we
question,
might get a supply of ale from him.
Oh,
That's
that's it.
yeah, as a question, would I know if, like, from the introduction we had with Glitz and his business and such, would I know if he hands out his ale to others, especially like others of Kobold kind like this? I mean, it doesn't seem too far stretched, but
I mean, as long as it's a reasonable business or transaction, yeah.
okay. I mean, doesn't seem too out of the ordinary if they're trying to start up. I mean, I could see them putting a little bit of an investment down to try to help. Doesn't seem too unreasonable. Mm.
I mean, yeah, Glitz is the kind of dragon that basically will get his hands into literally just about anything as long as it's profitable in some way.
You put 50 jars of different kinds of peanut butter. As long as he gets to taste them, there is a hand in all of them.
Not pretty much.
Yeah. Fair enough.
This kobold will begin to dance for you.
Mommy Milkers, the kobold is on her way.
I would actually say she doesn't have anything. She's just very seductive looking.
Thick?
But she technically doesn't have any breasts.
Thick.
She is thick. I'm not gonna sit here to deny that.
Good, as you shouldn't.
my god.
I mean, technically, the kobold that's behind the counter is more risque than her.
Yeah, I've actually seen the art of this one over here.
Oh my. I need to remember to look at these art pieces.
Yeah.
I will post them in Discord, but I'm not gonna post them in stream.
No, yeah, you're
Entirely
perfectly fine.
understandable.
We don't want you to get, you don't want you to get taken down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, the garters!
Yeah.
Oh my.
As a question for the kobold behind the counter, because of the black and white, what color actually are they for kobold scale-wise?
Oh, her?
Yeah.
She is. Let me see here. Because I didn't give her a color. Ah, okay. She's white.
Oh, okay. Ooh, she's definitely out of her climate then, damn. Well, at the same time, I guess being double cold blood would make it kind of easy to go really anywhere. Interesting.
Just buying random pictures. And then one behind the piano.
Oh my god, he's gay!
And the pigmentation.
I'm sorry, I can only picture the one playing piano like Schroeder from Charlie Brown. Just sitting on the floor playing the piano.
But yeah, you guys are free to leave whenever you guys feel the need.
Well, food was rather good. Definitely good for now the day. How about all of you?
I am good.
I'm good to keep going, honestly.
Well, I'm good to go.
Alrighty then.
Definitely hit the spot.
Gizmo shall walk over to the counter, kind of collecting the plates, and we'll bring them over.
Okay. Yeah,
And
she'll take them.
Yeah, he'll put the plates up, and look at that inventory for current money. Gizmo will pay or put 3 gold on the counter for her.
What's this for?
From one kobold to another. Then technically, I mean, looks around. As a question, given Gizmo and understanding the older the pigmentation of a scale can kind of somewhat give a general idea of age, I imagine all of them are probably younger than Gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gizmo just from an older, from someone more travel on the surface, never hurts to have an extra hand for starting out. And he's like, consider this a donation to helping out run the place.
Just kind of takes them and looks at them like Gollum and Lord of the Rings, just staring at Francis.
Yeah. Yeah. And Gizmo will kind of take a light, courteous nod and just, well, if we're ever stopping by and need a place to stop by, we'll make sure to come here.
Oh, yes, please, come back, get time.
Mm-hmm. And Gizmo shall, with a light wave to all of them and such, will head on out.
We got 3 gold pieces. That's 1 for each of us.
Let's fucking riot!
He seems very excited. Yeah.
Gizmo just kind of as we're leaving, just kind of chuckles to himself. Hopefully better happens for them. They're all still quite young.
I do hope that they do well. I mean, I would want to go visit that place again.
Agreed.
Okay then. You arrive at the small village of Nearlith.
Okay.
Nonarith. It seems to be mostly a farming village. As you can easily tell, there are several fields. You also notice that there is a large windmill. Not too many houses, probably like at best 6 or 7. Or at least what you
Okay.
can see from where you're at. You do notice that there are a few residents here and there. You see, look to be like slim, kind of humanoid, reddish skin, with looks to be like large black horns coming out of their heads
Okay.
in various shapes and sizes and patterns. Each of them also have look to be like a long tail, ending it looks to be like a triangle like tip.
Mm-hmm.
This is not sure if this is your first time meeting with tieflings. I will let you decide on that. But
I mean, given that these are these are part of the Outworlders that have come to these lands that are very much like they're kind of alien to everyone that's here, right?
yeah,
I mean, probably has heard them in mentioning, but I mean, for Gizmo at least, probably doesn't know much on them outside of like the name.
Yeah, I think this would all be pretty new. New for
from
Because
the
yeah, I
very
think,
looks upon them, they look very almost monstrous themselves.
yeah, because I think we had originally had the conversation of like, or for both races, and I think like I actually think we ironically knew a little bit more about halflings, but that was just kind of because like they're just half-sized people. Kind of that one was kind of self-explanatory to an extent, but tieflings was I think like the unknown factor of it was kind of like the downside of trying to attack this place.
Just like the peacekeepers, you guys are coming in kind of blind on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
We tend to.
Well, I was gonna say like just for like like story reasons. Tieflings are not something that you guys would actively know about.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shit, we should have gone to the library.
what library?
What? Yes, the convenient plot answer. The book that's from another plane of the exact details of demon people. Yes, exactly. That one. That one we conveniently have in the library.
In Peacekeepers, we go to the library.
Actually, you guys would not have a library detail any of the core races because again, they come from
Again, yeah,
place.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah, that's like saying, yes, we know the exact location of the alien race from another world. How?
The library is just my go-to for everything.
I mean, hey, at least for like your other campaign, it makes sense because you can at least it's like, okay, well, these are like what people have observed while being here. It's like we're literally just walking in the dark here.
Nani? Oh my god, I'm a fucking weeb.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna like actually put like a bunch of tieflings all over the place, but they're there.
Yeah. No.
But they're there. Alright, so what do I have to burn down?
Right now, we're doing a looking around. We're confirming what we have to work with.
So do you wish to try to sneak into the village, or what exactly is your?
I will be using my hat of disguise. And
Yo, I'm just
use
warning you, my stealth is not that good.
I will be using disguise self.
Okay.
and just copying like copying most of the attributes from like some of them.
So just kind of like seeing what you see and becoming like a hybrid of them, pretty much.
Yeah, like I don't want to. I don't want to.
You're taking bits and aspects to be your own person.
I don't want to be completely copying one. Yeah, I want to like take maybe that guy's his horns and this guy's looks and this guy's his clothing and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the question I have, because I don't really think we need to really explore in the town too much. The only thing I got a question is, like, from a distance, are we able to see if that, like, their main way of, like, harvesting water is, like, the well, or if it's, like, from, like, a riverbed or something?
Wait, you do see that there is a lone well in the middle of the town, yes.
Okay.
A singular well.
Hmm.
Okay.
You know,
Time to go shit in the well.
yes, that'd be a good idea.
Not during the day.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll leave it brewing then. Anyways, so do we want to just go with the town or kill the town?
Preferably, and granted, I will leave it to a vote if necessary. Preferably, since this is our first job, I would rather not have this entire species be after us immediately from the get-go, considering, again, we've got multiple jobs to potentially do in this regard, and keeping our keeping our individualities somewhat secretive from them from the get-go to at least allow us a little bit more breathing room while we're getting a grounding on this, probably a good idea.
But, I mean, if none of them live to tell the tale, then how will anyone know?
Gizmo will kind of like raise a finger, stop for a second, and it's like, you bring up a point. I just figured I wouldn't put targets on
that all their skin color is red, because they do have technically a rainbowish like of colors. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
can be
they're
on the
gay!
spectrum. They can be on the spectrum. I've actually I have a few. Gizmo knows no idea. Midna,
Yeah.
person playing behind it. I know tieflings, but
Yeah.
I've got a few ready. But I mean, I'll put it down to you. If that's easier to do than being covert, I mean, we can. I just figured keeping a target off of our backs would be good, but we can certainly do that. I would still recommend doing it at night, though, so we have possibly the discreetness of not being seen if some straggles out.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at this as a whole, I guess. Do we want to destroy the whole town or destroy their livelihood? Because we can do both, or we can just do one or the other.
I mean, yeah, took the words out of my mouth. I
know Spicy would like to burn things down, and I don't mind getting my hands dirty.
We could burn everything down, however, that just seems.
I mean, I don't know how strong these type of people are, but or how scrawny their arms look. The only thing that looks tough about them is the tail.
Right.
DM, could I do a check to maybe not knowing what they are specifically, but like, could Gizmo maybe try to make the connection of like their demon relative or like relatives, given off of their looks and appearance? Because I imagine we have those here.
Demons?
Or we've had. No?
Yeah, we don't have.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so there would be. Okay, never mind.
Could I make a athletics check to judge how strong
First
they are?
demon, you like technically. No, that's peacekeepers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We literally. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I was gonna ask. Can I make an athletics check to see if I can figure out how strong they are, from based off my own strength?
That'd be hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a kid. What a. You know.
Try.
Yeah, I like it.
There was an attempt at that. Okay. So I mean, I guess above board really, because Gizmo. I'll say it blatantly. Gizmo is like he's more leaning on the not wanting to be a monster, but he will work with you guys of whatever you're wanting to do here.
The only objections Sparky would have is he doesn't want to involve kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of where
So
that
if we
gets
just start
Yeah.
burning the whole town, and he starts seeing a bunch of kids running out, he's gonna be kind of fucking.
Yeah, that's the main reason I didn't want to like butcher them. That's why I was like, if we
Yeah.
burn down the village, some of them might get caught in it, but at the very least, they get away mostly unharmed, and that still is a big blow. Versus like we could genocide, but I mean, like Gizmo
You
is like,
say
kind
it
of
like
pretty-
it's easy. Yeah, we could just genocide.
Genocide.
I don't think it's. I don't think it'll be that
I mean,
easy.
the murder button is right there. It's very enticing, but
Alright, I kind of want to test out my new hammer.
I'll say this:
Maybe
I
we can
personally-
just burn down
personally
where
vote
they
we-
store
we
their
just-
crops.
Yeah, I personally
have
just
to-
vote we burn down the
Crop
crops and
field?
where they store it. Yeah,
We could do
that's
the crop fields.
yeah, going with the original plan. I personally vote that.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Because that'll also kind of ruin the soil a little bit too.
Exactly.
so we burn down crops, we burn down big spinning lamp.
Well, technically speaking,
I'll go shit in the well.
I would say while we're waiting for dusk to come, let's go do some hunting to go get the contamination for the well.
Okay. Yeah,
Considering we're gonna have plenty of time till dusk.
Yeah, it's pretty early. The sun just rose like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. So spend the evening hunting. Sounds good. Oh, let's go ahead. Yeah. Well,
I mean, that will take a survival check, but yeah.
good, and I hope Gizmo and we both give him advantage.
Okay. That will work.
I mean, I have proficiency with it, so.
Nice. Shall roll survival then with advantage. That is a 21.
Hey yo.
Almost a perfect score.
Nice. You have no problems hunting down some prey.
Probably get some good use out of the new spear.
the spear.
Oh, yeah, the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will try out this javelin. Turns into a lightning bolt. Oh, nice.
Alright then, so what would you like to catch?
I mean, I'm thinking nothing too crazy for stuff so that we could like get in there, dump it in the well, that like it could sink to the bottom. So like probably I'm thinking smaller creatures that could be like tied down with some rocks so that they sink to the bottom of the well and stay
We're
there.
not using my rock of detection.
No. I mean like
we're
rocks we
fine.
find in the local environment that are like nothing that we're carrying, but like, medium-sized rocks that would be like enough to weigh down like a small rabbit or like squirrels.
Yeah,
No.
not your rock. I'll go grab rocks. I mean,
No one's touching rock.
no one's touching your rock.
That wasn't even part of the equation until you brought it up.
Exactly.
It really wasn't.
It really wasn't part of the conversation.
I mean, you're the one who mentioned your rock. We were just gonna go get some. It wasn't rocks.
Yeah, but I imagine we're probably just like gathering like local squirrels, local rabbits, anything that's like small enough to be tied down with like a medium-sized rock that we can find nearby and like put it in a bag.
Sounds good.
Okay, no problem.
Alright.
And I think at that point, outside of just kind of waiting for that, it'd probably just be us waiting for
Evening. Yeah.
sun to go down. So maybe while we're waiting, Gizmo would probably like, well, if we're waiting outside of the outskirts of town, we could probably do some building while we're waiting.
I mean, do we have things to build with?
I mean, I've got tools and I've got a flat sheet of metal. It's
I
not
have
as
my
good as a
music
forge,
tools
but
too.
What I was referring to is, do we have a forge if we're going to have to like work metal? Do we require heat?
I'm here.
Besides you, Spicy.
No, I could make a flame for you guys or something.
Probably
I
don't
can-
need to make smoke. Again, trying to be not wanting to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're going to be a bit away from town.
Worst come, worst serve, we just wait for the forge, and for later I can maybe try some tinkering on myself and on the shield, though. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to do tinkering? I'm going to go test out the new hammer on some of these trees.
Make sure
Don't-
they're a little bit in the forest, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll go
Don't
in the
make
forest.
too much noise.
I'll go in the forest. I'll go a bit away.
I'll wait on my tinkering. Gizmo will go with Grotz.
I just see Grotz just taking new Vicious Maul and just like bashing out sections of giant trees over and over again.
Looks like a dream.
Yes, oh, person over there.
Oh, there's a person.
I mean, we're
I
outside
imagine.
the town right now.
I imagine right now, yeah, we initially scouted out what we were doing, and that's what we were doing. So we just kind of moved back out to the outskirts of town, at the far distance.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm sorry. The little pointy goatee on this man.
I mean, tiefling.
No, he has a
Tiefling?
little tiny goatee.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The tiniest of goatees.
Yeah, I guess after having captured all the animals and such, probably make sure to like tie the bag and make sure it won't come loose easily for once we toss it in. Make sure the bag is taut and is like weighty enough that it would probably sink. But yeah, otherwise I just probably close that up and make sure Grotz is not drawing a ton of attention.
It's Grot.
Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, unless everyone else has got stuff they'd want to do during the day. I mean, at some point I'd like to try to tinker on the shield, but on the spare shield I got from Soul, but outside of that, I think I'm pretty good to let the day go by.
Yeah, I mean, we've done everything we need to for preparation.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna sit with my ambulance for a little while.
I am going to be like very on edge. Just like looking around.
Yeah,
Keep this fine. Just adding a few guards here and there.
you gods.
But yeah, the place is gonna at least have a few.
Okay, so
Fair
we do have to
enough.
kill some people.
Potentially.
I mean,
I gotta keep the place somewhat protected.
hey,
True.
Now the real question. Looking at what my AC is if I took off my chainmail to not have disadvantaged stealth. But
Dex.
I mean, not the greatest without that.
Yeah.
I guess as a question, how tall are the crop fields?
Not very tall.
Okay. So they wouldn't be able to supply. I mean, they might supply me a little bit of cover, but probably not like full cover or anything. Okay.
Not unless you want to like try and crawl through.
Yeah, that's not a great idea when I'm trying to burn shit.
Also, I'm just letting you guys know I have to go in like 15 minutes. I wasn't sure how long we were gonna be, but
Oh, yeah, we're probably going to be stopping here in about here soon.
okay.
I imagine the siege of the village is probably going to be next session
Oh yeah.
because we are
Okay.
getting to that time, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
And I
Yeah.
do. Gotta at least set things up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will probably. Yeah, we will be stopping here for the day. All right. Nothing too exciting, but you know. Nothing
Hey,
like
that dinner was the most exciting thing.
But anyway, did you guys have a good time?
I
Yeah.
had a wonderful
Of course.
Good.
Not
to
gonna
hear.
lie, that kid threatening me with her eyes really freaked me out a little. Not threatening me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
RP was
Kind of
really
like, oh shit, this might be my new mother.
Yeah, no, I actually really enjoyed the RP this session. It was fun.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was fun.
Was not expecting having to think about high Gizmo and how that would fucking work.
I guess
Honestly,
no, Grot's just
Made
being
my day.
scared. Honestly, it was a lot of fun.
I'm very glad I have some practice with improv. It's like I would have done more, but it's like, well, Gizmo's probably had this a few times, and he probably is still semi there. It's just probably isn't fully. So it's like, some things might slip, but
Yeah. I mean, how did you enjoy Grot's just like being the older brother?
that was
It was
fun.
cute. I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it's his older, it's his nature. He has to be nice to his friends and little ones. But, you know, if he gets angry, he's gonna break a lot of things.
I did not expect Grotz to do Soul's hair though. That's the one thing I did not expect.
I mean, how do you think I do my hair in the morning?
I don't know.
I've got to do it somehow. I've got the ponytail, I've got the braids, I've got these piercings.
Yeah. Seemed to have gotten a few views on the side that were a little bit higher boosting, so
Yeah, a bit more. It looks like you restarted up the stream again.
Yeah, OBS did have to restart.
Don't tell me we lost almost the whole episode again.
No, we got through the hole. It just restarted like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, we still got
okay.
like most of this. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we got
Anyway.
through.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Oh,
I will get this up and going for next week. Because I'm gonna have these guards set up a patrol.
hell yeah.
I actually have a
Nice.
thing I can do to set that up.
I mean, if I get caught off guard, I'm gonna probably kill a few. Plus, I have to, get in the middle of town and throw the dead animals and shit in that well.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, no. I definitely think for a clarification point, I definitely think out of everybody, we're giving that to Grotz because Grotz can get in there and tank shit and put that in if necessary.
Ah, yes.
But yeah, no. Given that two of us are wearing heavier armor that make noise, yeah, I get the feeling we're gonna be doing the murder.
I'm about to be yeeting fireballs.
Yeah, burn down the town while you're at it. Like I told you, we're probably gonna kill these people. Most of them. Maybe all of them.
We're gonna kill everybody else but traumatize the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop.
Yep.
Yep.